pristine. It's all grown back together very nicely, Tom. Nice track, should be good to go.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a fast game today. There is not going to be any hindrance from the field conditions. There is not going to be any unnecessary slipping. Just make sure everybody understands their assignment, get in place as fast as you can possibly be, and then do your job.
The Tennessee Titans on the far side of the field, the east side of Soldier Field, with their navy blue helmet with the Titans logo, which is really a white sword like a T shape against a dark blue background with a white ring symbolizing the sun with 3 red stars. I never knew this before, so I looked it up. And there is a light blue and dark blue and a red fire with a comet-like feel. A white jersey today for the Titans. Navy blue numbers trimmed in light blue pants and navy socks. Any piping over there?
So small, I can't call it piping.
Bears come out in their home navy blue jersey. White numbers trimmed in orange. The 3 orange and stripes with the white trim and the GH initials on the left sleeve. White pants, navy blue helmet, orange wishbone seat, trimmed in white. The piping on your Bears.
Double butkus blue and an orange.
And the starting lineup is being introduced offensively, and wait till you hear this crowd on its feet right now, packing the place when number 18 gets introduced, Caleb Williams. Today's starting lineup presented by Binny's Beverage Depot. Binny's, the official champagne provider of the Chicago Bears Radio Network. Tommy, if you can't find it at Binny's,
it's not worth drinking.
Welcome back. We love having you. Binny's, can't wait for the entire season, this and beyond. The starting lineup. And there you go. Some of the names being announced. The offensive line, left to right, Braxton Jones, Tevin Jenkins, and Coleman Shelton, the first-year Bear at center. Nate Davis and Darnell White protecting the quarterback. Pick number 1 overall. A number 1 overall pick has not won his first start since David Carr, the Houston Texans, in 2002. Caleb Williams going to get that start at quarterback today. His receivers, DJ Moore and the multi-time Pro Bowler Keenan Allen. Roma Dunze, the Bears rookie receiver, and Cole Kmet, the tight end, with DeAndre Swift at running back. Talking to DJ Moore, he feels this young man is going to have a major impact on this team offensively, and we saw it throughout training camp, Tommy. Swift on the screen as DJ gets introduced, the big number 2 on his blue jersey.
He's a key component to the success of this offense, so I'm excited to see what DeAndre does.
There it is, Caleb Williams making his stroll on a Soldier Field with the proper emotion, pumping his fists down low as he did on draft night as the number 1 overall pick. And what a preseason it was for Caleb Williams. He learned a lot, and coaches and teammates are quite impressed with him.
Listen, he's never disappointed anybody to show his enthusiasm, how much, where he was picked in the draft, and how much this football team and this franchise means to him and where he wants his career to go. I'm super excited to be able to sit here beside you and watch Caleb begin his career.
No Zach Pickens today, still working through an injury, Tommy. Roschon Johnson nearing a return from a toe injury. Scott Daly will be the long snapper today for the injured Patrick Scales. He's on IR. Jamal Adams out for Tennessee. DeAndre Hopkins, though, in playing with a MCL sprain or tear, one of the two, and he will be on the field, one of the best. In fact, the active leader in receptions in the NFL. Today's national anthem getting set to go with the American flag spread between the 30s here at Soldier Field. And a big round of applause for everybody coming out here today. This place is jacked up indeed. Jim Cornelison, the national anthem.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets red glare, bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? For the land of
Scintillating, to say the least. This crowd has been turned on in a big way with a flyover by the U.S. Navy VAQ 131 to EA-18G Growlers. Perfect for today's grizzly roar from the Bears. The Growlers up above with the Illinois State Police, the color guard today.
Yeah, you love hearing those things come over the top of the stadium, get this fan base into a frenzy. And listen, the 12th man's got to play an important role in helping this defense create a dysfunction on Tennessee's offense.
Before the coin toss, let's pause for station identification. This is the Chicago Bears Radio Network.
This is the new home of the Bears. ESPN Chicago, WMVP, WTVC HD2, Chicago.
It is alumni weekend, so honorary captains will include Jimbo Covert, Richard Dennon, Mike Singletary, Hall of Famers all, and then a representation for the number 76 out there.
Otis Wilson and Matt Forte.
Matt Forte out there along with Jalen Johnson, DJ Moore, Tremaine Edmonds, and Mercedes Lewis.
White Sox baseball is on the air. This is the Advantage Toyota River Oaks White Sox pregame show on the ESPN Chicago Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
The White Sox Network pregame is presented by Advantage Toyota River Oaks and brought to you by Four Seasons Heating and Cooling. For all the right reasons, call Four Seasons. By Marquette Bank, love where you bank. By the City of Countryside, Chicago's Western Gateway. And by American Sail, bring the fun home. This is the Chicago White Sox Network on the flagship home of the White Sox, ESPN Chicago.
Now, here's your host for the Advantage Dealer Group White Sox pregame show, Connor McKnight.
The White Sox and the Red Sox play the final game at Fenway starting this afternoon. Chris Flexen starts for the White Sox. Right-hander Richard Fitz will make his MLB debut for Boston. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Connor McKnight, and welcome to the White Sox pregame show brought to you by Advantage Toyota Dealerships, home of the 60-minute guarantee. Drive off in your next vehicle in 60 minutes or less, or they'll make your first car payment. The White Sox dropped game number 111 last night to the Red Sox. The White Sox jumped out to a 2-0 lead in the first inning of the ballgame. Didn't take long at all. In fact, after Andrew Benintendi got on base with a 2-out single in the first, Andrew Vaughn came up and launched a 2-run homer off Boston starter Cooper Criswell.
And a swing and a high fly ball, left center, way back there and gone into the front row of the monster seats. Vaughn gives the Sox an early 2-0 lead.
It was Vaughn's 17th of the year. He is the active leader in home runs for the White Sox. Paul DeJong hit 18 while a White Sox this year, so one more would tie Vaughn with DeJong. Boston put up 4 runs in the first against Garrett Crochet. Not a good night for the White Sox ace, who went 2 innings, gave up 4 on 5 hits and 1 walk. He struck out 3. Crochet took the loss and is now 6-11 on the year with a .383 earned run average. The White Sox did get back into the game late. In the 7th, Chucky Robinson led off the inning with a walk. Nicky Lopez blooped a single into center. Then Andrew Benintendi went deep for a 3-run shot to pull the Sox within 2.
Swinging a high fly ball out into right center. It's deep, and it is gone into the bullpen. Benintendi just jacked one into the bullpen. It is a 3-run homer. And they're back in the game at 7-5. Oh, did he give that one a ride?
White Sox would fail to score or get a base runner in the 8th or 9th inning. Unfortunately, Boston held on to that 2-run lead and won the game 7-5. The White Sox have now lost 19 consecutive series. They're trying to avoid a sweep today. They have been swept 21 times this season. A different look for the lineup today for the White Sox. Zach DeLoach will lead off and be the designated hitter. Corey Lee is back in the lineup and catching. He missed the last 2 games with a sore back. He suffered that or dealt with it during batting practice, getting ready for game number 1 of this series against the Red Sox. Good to see Corey Lee back active. and in the lineup. We'll get you the full 1 through 9 in a little bit. You'll hear from Garrett Crochet a bit later on in the pregame show. Our X and Twitter poll question of the game is out. You could follow us at ESPN 1000. Answer the question. We'll get you the results in the bottom of the fifth. Coming up next, our own Len Casper has an exclusive conversation with White Sox interim manager Grady Sizemore. That's in 2 minutes on the White Sox pregame show, brought to you by Advantage Toyota Dealerships on the ESPN 1000 Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
With 3 locations to serve Chicagoland, Advantage Chevrolet gives you so much more. Visit and see the awesome inventory and savings at Advantage Chevrolet Bridgeview. And Advantage Chevrolet values your time. They'll have you in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they'll make your first car payment. That's right, drive off in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they'll make your first car payment. Visit AdvantageChevrolet.com. That's AdvantageChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive. Must mention offer upon arrival before negotiation. Restrictions apply. Ask dealer for details.
Hey golfers, it's Sylvie. I've been talking about Chicago Southland's finest golf course for years, the Sanctuary in New Lenox. The Sanctuary offers 18 holes of great golf on a beautiful course. The track may be a challenge, but it's an easy drive from anywhere in Chicagoland. Sanctuary features a 20-bay heated top tracer range, a 30-station grass range, a putting green, and a short game area. Check out golfsanctuary.com for the best rates and book your tee time. You no longer need to find your golf sanctuary. Hey guys, it's Sylvie. I've been telling you about Window Nation for a while. The reason I have is because they've got great deals and because I'm a proud customer. I've got new windows in the kitchen, in the living room, in my master bedroom, and in my kids' room. And I have saved money, not only on the windows, buy 2 windows and get 2 free by calling 866-90Nation, but I've saved money on my energy bill. This summer, my air condition kept the house cool and the warm air stayed on the outside. And with fall here, with the windows open and soon with the winter here, I'm going to save money on my heating bills as well. 30% year over year on my energy bill, to be exact. Another way that I've saved money is by paying off my project. For 2 full years, you'll have no down payment or no interest payment for 24 months. Over 20,000 customers give them a 5-star review. So call them today at 866-90Nation, 866-90Nation, or go to windownation.com and let them know that Sylvie sent you.
Waddle and Sylvie, 2:30 to 6:30, ESPN Chicago.
Time for a daily chat with Grady Sizemore. Well, that game could have gotten out of hand, but your offense kept battling, and Benintendi with the big home run to get you back in it.
Yeah, I thought the guys did a good job of not giving up, pushing back and trying to score runs to keep us in the game. I thought the bullpen did a good job, just kind of holding them right where they were and not letting the game get out of hand. We had some plays that that we didn't capitalize on, offensively and defensively, that could have saved some runs and maybe got an extra run or two. So still it was a good game overall, but still think that there was opportunities that we missed that could have made that even closer.
Benny would be the first to tell you that he did not have a very good first half. He's had an excellent second half, and sometimes you do just need to compartmentalize the season and finish strong.
Yeah, I mean, it happens. You play a game long enough, and you're going to have some ups and downs and some seasons that are, that aren't your best, or where you struggle, or you're battling injuries and stuff like that. So I think he obviously got off to a slow start, but the team did as a whole. I think it was kind of one of those frustrating starts where no one was kind of finding their groove or clicking. But he credit to him. He stayed with it. He battled. He didn't put his head down. He didn't fold. He just kept working, kept trusting, kept grinding, and now he's starting to see some success come just from all that hard work.
He could get to 20 home runs. So could Andrew Vaughn. That's always a nice goal to attain. Vaughn hit one where the big boys like to go. I mean, way out in left center.
Yeah. It's not an easy place to go. Yeah, I think both those balls were crushed. Yeah, I think again, we've seen kind of both those guys kind of have a little late surge here in the second half, and really battle past some of that early struggles. So it's good to see two good players who work really hard. Keep not big ego guys either, good clubhouse guys that just lead by example, do a great job of just fighting in there every day and being consistent in our lineup.
Zach DeLoach is your leadoff hitter today. Obviously, he's a guy who's had a good eye at the plate at the minor league level. Is that kind of a key thing for you at the top of the order?
It can be, yeah. I think, Deloche has always had, a good approach and always puts together good at bats, sees a lot of pitches and can walk a lot, has a good walk rate, but also kind of want to get him some action, get him back, get some of these younger guys in there and put him at the top of the lineup. Hopefully we'll get him, maximum amount of at bats when he is in there. So I think it, not only just the makeup, but also just try to get him as much work as I can here late with some of these young guys. We want to see what they have and get them some more experience and let them kind of learn the league a little bit.
I know you want to get Ramos in there at some point, but you've got Sosa and Vargas in there. They're playing.
Yeah. I mean, it's tough because Ramos is really only comfortable at third base. He's not, and same with Vargas. I think they're both primarily third basemen and haven't had a lot of time at other positions. And so it's going to be challenging to try to find, maybe some days at third for both and maybe some DH days. And, I'm going to try and rotate guys in as much as I can here in this last little stretch and get everyone some looks, but it's going to be difficult.
Yeah. I know baseball is your top priority, but it is NFL season. Do you have a team?
Oh, the Seahawks, yeah, for sure. I grew up in Seattle, yeah, that's my team, the Hawks, yeah.
All right, go get them.
I appreciate it.
That's Grady Sizemore on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
All right, so there we were, cruising through the new open-air zoo when I realized that the park was closing in like 15 minutes. Luckily, we were in my Nissan Rogue. With its powerful VC turbo engine, well, we had time to see all the animals. Whoa! And outrun a few!
Drive the Nissan Rogue.
Simple, smooth, and every sip is as easy as the last. Tito's handmade vodka tastes just as good with tap water as it does with your favorite mixer. Back in the day, Tito distilled, hand-bottled, taste-tested, sent to a few friends, then taste-tested again to give you the finest juice around. No frills, no flavors, no fancy labels, just the good stuff. Just Tito's. For recipes, videos, and more, visit Tito'sVodka.com. Distilled and bottled in Austin, Texas. 40% alcohol by volume, namely 80 proof. Crafted to be savored responsibly.
Hi, this is Dave Musial, owner of Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, Electric. You've seen those free furnace ads, or those free with the purchase of any air conditioner. Well, we all know those are too good to be true. At Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, Electric, we give an upfront, honest price. And I personally guarantee to beat any buy one, get one free offer by $1,000. Guaranteed. That's right. Any free furnace offer, I'll beat it by $1,000. Guaranteed. So call today.
For all the right reasons, call it 664 Seasons.
Westfield Ford is your hometown Ford team. For nearly 40 years, Westfield Ford has been treating customers right and saving them more. Decades of terrific service has built the loyal following that Westfield enjoys today. Customers can count on a terrific inventory of over 300 new Fords and quality pre-driven vehicles. And big-time savings without all the hassles and games every time they visit. Often imitated, never duplicated. Westfield Ford on LaGrange Road in Countryside and westfieldford.com.
Sox games, all of them, on the ESPN Chicago app.
Welcome back. It's the Advantage Toyota Dealership pregame show on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network. I'm Connor McKnight. White Sox and Red Sox from Fenway at 12:35 this afternoon. Let's get you the lineup for the White Sox today. Zach Deloche leading off. He's the designated hitter. Luis Robert Jr. will hit second and play center field. Andrew Benintendi is in left field. He had the 3-run homer last night, pulled the Sox to within 2. Andrew Vaughn at first base. Corey Lee back in the lineup for the first time in the last 2 days. Lee had been out with some back stiffness. Lenyn Sosa at second base. Dominic Fletcher in right field batting 7. Miguel Vargas will bat 8 and play third base. Jake Amaya at shortstop. Garrett Crochet, over the last couple of starts, had looked a lot more like Garrett Crochet in the first half of the season, the all-star version of Crochet. Now, he had obviously been throwing only 4 innings at most. Last night, hit around a little bit by the White Sox, gave up 4 in 2 innings of work. Crochet spoke to reporters after the ball game last night, and the first question to him was why there was so much trouble, so much extra base power against him in that first inning.
I can't even really call it poor execution. There really wasn't much. Didn't command the fastball to the glove side. Everything was kind of just mid-thigh. And it was kind of in a situation where I felt like, in hindsight, guys were just turning and burning. And I kind of kept attempting to go back in there. Something I've been burned by before this year and wish I would have learned by now, but it's just kind of how it went down.
That was particularly the cutter there to O'Neal.
Yeah.
Talked about that before. Is that what you're particularly talking about?
Yeah, it was a little up. Would have liked to have been a little lower, but at the same time, it's like I would have liked it to be like the one I threw to Wong, which he roped to. And that's the same one that, I strike guys out with all the time. It's just a matter of, I think that was their approach against me, was kind of get the ball in.
Yeah, I mean, even the one, the Devers, that was the little.
Yeah. That was just, good hitting. Tough, but part of it.
And Bond gets you the 2-run lead, too. That probably adds to the frustration, I guess, right?
Yeah.
That's White Sox starter Garrett Crochet. You can sense that frustration there. If he gets a lead, he'd like to keep it. Still a successful season for Crochet, 6-11, 29 starts, is tied for the lead in the American League, 134 innings, 191 strikeouts, probably 3 starts left for Crochet this year. So on pace for a 200 strikeout season, despite all the limitations that he's had to deal with in the second half. Next up on the Advantage Toyota Dealership White Sox pregame show, we'll dig into today's starters. That's a rookie making his first major league start, Richard Fitts for the Red Sox, Chris Flexen for the White Sox. We'll talk about him in 2 minutes on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
Calling all Chicago car drivers. Experience automotive excellence like never before with Bill Jacobs Auto Group. Our service centers in Naperville and Hinsdale are here for all of your automotive needs. We've been proudly serving the greater Chicago area since 1955. Always putting the customer first. Whether you're in the market for a new set of wheels or need expert maintenance, we are here to exceed your expectations. Visit Bill Jacobs Auto Group today and discover why the cars bring you in and the experience brings you back.
American Sale is Chicagoland's go-to store for backyard fun, and there's no better time to buy than right now. Save up to 70% on pools, patio sets, hot tubs, and grills. That's right, up to 70% off. Plus, enjoy 0% financing for 5 years and free delivery, too. See store for details. Hurry in for the best time to buy sales event happening now at all 9 Chicagoland locations or visit online. American Sale. Bring the fun home.
Where can living well take you? Well, anywhere you want. At Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Illinois, we understand greater all-around health starts by making sure greater access to health care is all around you. It's why Blue Cross is committed to advancing and simplifying the healthcare experience for our members, no matter the state you find yourself in. We'll be forever by your side, always elevating your healthcare well beyond.
Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Illinois, a division of Healthcare Service Corporation and Mutual Legal Reserve Company.
Dear baseball fans, Toyota's 2024 lineup is a grand slam. Leading off, the RAV4, a utility player that's not afraid to get dirty. On deck, the roomy Highlander, followed by the fuel-efficient Corolla. Next up is our Slugger, the rugged new Tacoma. And rounding out the order, the stylish Camry. For more, visit Toyota.com or your local Toyota dealership. Toyota, let's go places.
Bleck and Abdallah, weekdays at 6:30, ESPN Chicago.
It's the Advantage Toyota Dealership White Sox pregame show on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network. White Sox and Red Sox coming up in just a bit. Chris Flexen starts for the White Sox. He's 2-14 with a .536 earned run average. Lost his last start against the Baltimore Orioles Monday. He allowed 3 runs over 3 1/3. The White Sox have lost 24 of the 26 starts made by Flexen this year. They've also lost 21 consecutive starts made by Chris Flexen. On the other side, Richard Fitts makes his MLB debut. He was drafted by the Yankees in 2021, came over to the Red Sox as part of the Alex Verdugo trade. He is the 13th ranked prospect, a right-hander, via MLB Pipeline in the Red Sox system. Gateway to the Booth coming up today. Your hashtag is Ask DJ. Shoot him a question. He'll answer in the bottom of the 6th. The Gateway to the Booth is brought to you by the City of Countryside, Chicago's Western Gateway. Keep it here. We'll check the standings and scores in 2 minutes on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
Advantage Toyota of River Oaks has the new Toyota you've been looking for. Come browse our extensive inventory of top-quality vehicles priced less than you'd expect. Always backed by unparalleled customer service and a seamless buying experience, Advantage Toyota values your time. They'll have you in your new Toyota in less than 60 minutes, or they'll make your first car payment. That's right, drive off in your new Toyota in less than 60 minutes, or they'll make your first car payment. Come see us or visit AdvantageToyotaRiverOaks.com. Must mention offer upon arrival before negotiation. Restrictions apply. Ask dealer for details.
Your company can save money by becoming more energy efficient. In fact, the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program can help your business find up to 35% in energy savings, resulting in lower energy costs. At ComEd, we're not just moving toward a clean energy future. We're powering the future of your business. Sign up for your free facility assessment at ComEd.com/poweringbiz. Terms and conditions apply. Offers are subject to change. Actual savings will vary by customer's usage and rate. The ComEd Energy Efficiency Program is funded in compliance with state law.
My Chicago bank was acquired by some big out-of-state bank.
You know, you should try my bank, Marquette Bank. They're a modern neighborhood bank with bankers who actually care. They've got the digital stuff you need, and they're the only bank in Chicago with fun rewards. Plus, they do monthly service projects to help people in the neighborhood.
When you bank with Marquette Bank, good things happen for you and your neighborhood. Marquette Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Love where you bank.
I'm Chicago personal injury lawyer Jim Morisi. Even when we're careful, other people's negligence can threaten our futures. As one of Illinois' most successful injury firms, winning the most complex personal injury and workers' compensation cases is what we do. Consultations are always free. Visit us at MorisiLongo.com. That's MoriciLongo. Morisi Longo and Associates. We're there when you need us.
Follow ESPN 1000 Chicago on YouTube.
White Sox and Red Sox coming up. It's the Advantage Toyota Dealership pregame show on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network. I'm Connor McKnight. Let's check the standings. The Yankees lead the American League East. The Guardians are on top of the Central, and the Astros have a lead in the American League West. The AL wildcards right now belong to the Orioles, the Royals, and the Twins. The Red Sox are 4 games out of that last AL wildcard spot. In the National League, the Dodgers are up in the West. The Phillies have a commanding lead in the East, and the Brewers have a very good lead in the NL Central. The Padres, Diamondbacks, and Mets are the 3 wildcard teams right now, with the Atlanta Braves 1 game behind the Mets for the final wildcard spot. The Cubs and Cardinals are tied at 6 games back for that last wildcard. We'll wrap up the pregame show when we come back, so keep it here. It's the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
Hi, this is Dave Musial, owner of Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, Electric. You've seen those free furnace ads, or those free with the purchase of any air conditioner. Well, we all know those are too good to be true. At Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, Electric, we give an upfront, honest price. And I personally guarantee to beat any buy one, get one free offer by $1,000. Guaranteed. That's right. Any free furnace offer, I'll beat it by $1,000. Guaranteed. So call today.
For all the right reasons, call it 664 Seasons.
Get the Gerald exclusive lifetime warranty of the all-new Gerald Honda Countryside, Honda's 2023 President Award winner. Unlimited miles, unlimited time at no cost to you on all new vehicles and most used vehicles. At Gerald Honda, you can expect fast, friendly, and exceptional service, plus a large selection of vehicles to choose from. See why everyone is saying, got to get to Gerald Honda of Countryside. Gerald cares.
Simple, smooth, and every sip is as easy as the last. Tito's handmade vodka tastes just as good with tap water as it does with your favorite mixer. Back in the day, Tito distilled, hand-bottled, taste-tested, sent to a few friends, then taste-tested again to give you the finest juice around. No frills, no flavors, no fancy labels, just the good stuff. Just Tito's. For recipes, videos, and more, visit Tito'sVodka.com. Distilled and bottled in Austin, Texas. 40% alcohol by volume, namely 80 proof. Crafted to be savored responsibly.
O'Reilly. Need a little help? O'Reilly Auto Parts can help. Need advice? We've got advice. No matter what you need, we have thousands of professional parts people doing their part to make sure you have it. Exceptional customer service. Just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart. The professional parts people.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Stream the games live on the ESPN Chicago app.
We're closing it up here on the Advantage Toyota Dealership White Sox pregame show. Every game we get you a player to bank on. Andrew Benintendi has stayed hot here in September, hitting .294 and slugging .529. Had a 3-run shot last night. Here's your player to bank on. Brought to you by Marquette Bank. Love where you bank. White Sox and Red Sox and Lanning DJ. They're next on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
Hey guys, it's Sylvia. I've been telling you about Window Nation for a while. The reason I have is because they've got great deals and because I'm a proud customer. I've got new windows in the kitchen, in the living room, in my master bedroom, and in my kids' room. And I have saved money, not only on the windows, buy 2 windows and get 2 free by calling 866-90Nation, but I've saved money on my energy bill. This summer, my air condition kept the house cool and the warm air stayed on the outside. And with fall here, with the windows open and soon with the winter here, I'm going to save money on my heating bills as well. 30% year over year on my energy bill to be exact. Another way that I've saved money is by paying off my project. For 2 full years, you'll have no down payment or no interest payment for 24 months. Over 20,000 customers give them a 5-star review. So call them today at 866-90Nation, 866-90Nation, or go to windownation.com and let them know that Sylvie sent you.
American Sale is Chicagoland's go-to store for backyard fun. And there's no better time to buy than right now. Save up to 70% on pools, patio sets, hot tubs, and grills. That's right, up to 70% off. Plus, enjoy 0% financing for 5 years and free delivery, too. See store for details. Hurry in for the best time to buy sales event happening now at all 9 Chicagoland locations or visit online. American Sale. Bring the fun home.
Welcome to Bill Jacobs Auto Group, where buying and servicing your car is more than just a transaction. It's a commitment to excellence. Our core values of respect, integrity, excellence, and social responsibility have been driving everything we do since 1955. If you're in the market for a new ride or need expert service, trust the Bill Jacobs way. Because at Bill Jacobs, the cars bring you in, but the experience brings you back.
This is the Chicago White Sox Baseball Network.
It's a no-hitter!
The day is just perfect.
Benintendi, high and deep, right field! This is gonna win it! Game over!
Here's a swing-and-a-roll drive!
Yacatel, baby! Light it up! You can put it on the board, yeah! The White Sox have won the World Series! It was meant to be! And they're mobbing each other on the field! That ball is gone! White Sox win!
Chicago White Sox baseball is on the air.
And this is a brand new ball game!
This presentation of the White Sox Network is presented by Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana, and brought to you by Wintrust Community Banks, Chicago's banks, UI Health, expert care for all. Visit uihealth.care. Blue Cross, Blue Shield of Illinois. Together we rise. And by Chicagoland Toyota dealers. Toyota, let's go places.
Now, along with Darren Jackson, here's the voice of the White Sox, Len Casper.
Hi again, everyone. Welcome to White Sox baseball on the radio from Fenway Park on a gorgeous Sunday afternoon here in Boston. It's the White Sox and the Red Sox, Game 3, the final game of this series and road trip. The White Sox have only won once on this trip, 1-4 so far. Red Sox won the series opener Friday night 3-1. 7-5 Boston the final last night. So the White Sox have dropped 14 of their last 15, and their overall record now 32-111. The Red Sox are 72-70. Third place in the AL East, 10 games off the pace. But more importantly, they're in fourth in the wild card chase, only 4 games out at the moment. They've got 20 games left to try to pick up those 4 games. The starting pitching matchup this afternoon. Chris Flexen will take the ball for the White Sox. Rookie right-hander Richard Fitz will make his major league debut for Boston. He's in for Brian Bayo, who's been pushed back a day in the Boston rotation. Now the Four Seasons game day weather, just a gorgeous day, 67 degrees here at Fenway, and a lot of sunshine, just a few clouds above, wind blowing out at the moment towards center field. Save up to $4,000 on new air conditioners and comfort systems with Four Seasons Heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electric. For all the right reasons, call 866-4Seasons. The White Sox injury report brought to you by Maurice Longo and Associates, personal injury and workers' compensation attorneys. Catcher Corey Lee had been battling a tight back, missed the first 2 games of this series, but he is back in the lineup this afternoon. Also, Jordan Leisure has begun a rehab assignment with AAA Charlotte. He's coming back from a right shoulder impingement. When we return, DJ's got the starting lineups. Then we're ready for baseball. White Sox and Red Sox wrap up this season series from Boston on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
I was told I needed a kidney transplant. I was scared, I was worried, and I had no idea what my options were. My name is Mecca. After doing some research, I put my trust in Dr. Danae Simpson at Northwestern Medicine. She eased my mind and changed my life.
The Northwestern Medicine African American Transplant Access Program is the first of its kind in the nation. It's committed to breaking down barriers to transplant care in the community. Led by Dr. Danae Simpson, the first female African American transplant surgeon in Illinois, it offers education, resources, and leading-edge transplant care.
Now, I'm recovering from my transplant and looking forward to giving back to my community.
Northwestern Medicine invests more in our community than any other healthcare system. Because what makes our communities better makes us all better. Northwestern Medicine. Learn more at nm.org/community.
Dear baseball fans, Toyota's 2024 lineup is a grand slam. Leading off, the RAV4, a utility player that's not afraid to get dirty. On deck, the roomy Highlander, followed by the fuel-efficient Corolla. Next up is our slugger, the rugged new Tacoma. And rounding out the order, the stylish Camry. For more, visit Toyota.com or your local Toyota dealership. Toyota, let's go places.
Your company can save money by becoming more energy efficient. In fact, the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program can help your business find up to 35% in energy savings, resulting in lower energy costs. At ComEd, we're not just moving toward a clean energy future. We're powering the future of your business. Sign up for your free facility assessment at ComEd.com/poweringbiz. Terms and conditions apply. Offers are subject to change. Actual savings will vary by customer's usage and rate. The ComEd Energy Efficiency Program is funded in compliance with state law.
This is the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network on Chicago's home for sports, ESPN Chicago.
Waddle and Sylvie, weekdays, 2:30 to 6:30, ESPN Chicago.
It is time for today's starting lineup, brewed by Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Here is Grady Sizemore's White Sox batting order for today. The leadoff hitter is the DH, that's Zach Deloach. It's followed by Luis Robert Jr. and then Andrew Benintendi. Part of the lineup, Andrew Vaughn, Corey Lee, and Lenine Sosa. Close it out with Dominic Fletcher, Miguel Vargas, and Jacob Amaya. Richard Fitz is the starting pitcher today, making his major league debut for these Red Sox. He's 24 years of age. In AAA this year, he was 9-5 with a 4.17 earned run average. It's Connor Wong behind the plate. It's O'Neill in left, Duran in center, and Abreu in right. Devers at third, Story's the shortstop, Valdez at second, and Casas plays first base. The batting order for Alex Cora's Red Sox, it is Jaron Duran leading off. Rafael Devers follows him, then Wilyer Abreu. Part of the lineup's Tyler O'Neill. Masataka Yoshida is the DH, and then Connor Wong. Tristan Casas, Trevor Story, and Emmanuel Valdez close it out. The battery for the White Sox, which is brought to you by the Bill Jacobs Auto Group. The cars bring you in, and the experience brings you back, is right-hander Chris Flexen with Corey Lee as his catcher. Chris is 2-14 on the season. Benintendi, Robert Jr., Fletcher, the outfielders, Vargas, Amaya, Sosa, Vaughn, the infielders. Andy Fletcher is the home plate umpire today. He's the crew chief. Jensen Visconti is at first base, John Bacon second, and Mike Malinsky at third base. Time for the Nissan no-hitter. If the White Sox throw a no-hitter in today's game, Colleen Manica of North Riverside is going to win a brand new 2024 Nissan Rogue. Sign up today at NissanNoHitter.com for your chance to win the brand new Nissan Rogue. That's brought to you by your Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana Nissan dealers. At Nissan, we make cars that thrill. Experience the thrill for yourself today. Shop NissanUSA.com. Time for the White Sox Advantage of the Game, brought to you by Advantage Toyota of River Oaks, home of the 60-minute guarantee. They'll have you driving off in your next Toyota in 60 minutes or less, or they'll make your first car payment. Advantage is Richard Fitz is making his major league debut. You've got to hope that the nerves will be there for him. Get on early and often and put the pressure on him. Hey, your White Sox are presented by Guaranteed Rate, one of the top mortgage lenders in the country. If you're thinking about buying a home or wondering how you could pay less each month or just trying to find the right insurance coverage, all that and more is answered on rate.com. Come to the ballpark Saturday, September 14th for a halfway to St. Pat's Day, presented by Miller Lite as the White Sox take on the A's at 6:10. First 15,000 fans 21 and older will receive a rugby shirt presented by Miller Lite. And you get a chance to still play the Sox Split 50-50 raffle. It's presented by Wintrust for your chance to win big. The $50,000 guaranteed jackpot will keep building through September 26th. Fans who play early will automatically be entered to win daily prize. Today's daily prize is a Harold Baines autographed baseball. Get your tickets at whitesox.com/Sox Split. Valid for Illinois residents 18 and over. Let's go. Let's finish this road trip and this series up with a win today. It's time to bring in my partner with the play-by-play. Here's Len Casper.
All right. Thank you, DJ. And, yep, it is a big league debut for Richard Fitz, who came over in the Alex Verdugo deal with the Yankees. 24 years old. He's from Helena, Alabama. That's in the Birmingham area. He pitched at Auburn. 6th-round pick of the Yankees in 21. Brian Bayo's been pushed back a day. Also, Tanner Houck getting some extra rest. These are all crucial games for the Red Sox, who are 4 games out of a wild card spot. Zach DeLoach leading off for the second time this year. Steps in, first pitch swing and a foul back, and we're underway.
First pitch, 1:36 p.m. Game time temperature is 69 degrees.
69 degrees.
Southwest at 11 miles an hour.
11-mile-an-hour wind right now blowing out towards center field.
Wind out of the west-southwest at 11 miles an hour.
The righty Fitz to the lefty DeLoach. Here it comes. Fouled. He swung late and lined one into about the 15th row behind the third base dugout.
I love the reaction by Zach. He was upset that he did not connect. You've got to see that kind of reaction from a guy that knows he just missed his pitch.
The emotion and the 0-2 and a swing and a slicing line drive to left, and it's caught by Tyler O'Neill. He didn't have to move. So 1 away, and that'll bring up the struggling Luis Robert Jr. Kind of feel like today might be his day, partner. Get one up into the air toward left.
Oh, well, I hope you're right. He's going to have to incorporate that lower half of his body. He's not been doing that enough lately.
First pitch to Luis is hooked on a line to left. It'll drop for a base hit. O'Neill will cut it off. Robert will have a single. Dealing with that tight hamstring, so maybe not quite as aggressive with his legs as we would normally see. And a good job by O'Neill to get over there pretty fast.
You know, he did incorporate his lower half a little bit, but the commitment's to a fastball speed. He was still fooled, kind of reached out and just gingerly hooked a slider that was away from him, but he got a result. That's all that matters.
White Sox have a base runner brought to you by UI Health. Benintendi cuts and misses. Expert care for all. Visit uihealth.care. Benintendi had maybe his best game of the year last night, or certainly one of them. And he takes a pitch high. Fastball at 95. 3 hits, a walk, and a 3-run homer in the 7th. The pitch fouled in the air behind home plate and out of play. It'll land in those red seats. So 1-2 on the ex-Red Sox. Man at first, one out. We're in the opening inning. Left side of the infield scrunched toward the middle for the Red Sox. And the pitch is high. Devers and Story right now are what? 17, 18 feet apart?
Yeah, this is one of those times where, honestly, still worth the risk. Just putting a bunt down, a safety bunt down the line and keep the line moving.
The pitch outside on a fastball.
Perfect example. If he's thinking about bunting there with this wide open third base, that would have been a great pitch to do it. Fastball up and away. He could have just pushed that down the third base line. And again, you just keep the line moving if they're going to be that obvious.
Robert will be picked off first. He was dancing off the bag. You could probably hear on the field mic the Red Sox yelling at Fitz to step off. And he fired over to first, and he nabbed him for out number 2.
Robert took 3 steps to second base. Everybody started yelling, step off. So he stopped, tried to get back, but he had just gone too far. He guessed on his timing to steal, and he went too early. You already mentioned the hamstring issue, so maybe he's feeling pretty good, but not good enough to wait.
The 3-2 Benintendi hits a ground ball to second. Picked up by Valdez. He'll sidearm it to first, and Fitz in his major league debut works a scoreless first inning. Chris Flexen will take the ball when we come back to Fenway. 0-0 on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
At Wintrust, our approach is to let Southside fans show off their Southside pride anytime, anywhere. With the White Sox debit card from Wintrust Community Banks, you're not just swiping, you're making a statement.
It's like a megaphone for your wallet.
Broadcasting your Sox pride with every transaction. Open a White Sox checking account and receive a $300 bonus with qualifying activities. Visit wintrust.com/Sox today. Wintrust. Different approach, better results. Only $100 required to open. No monthly minimum balance and no monthly maintenance fees. Member FDIC.
O'Reilly. Need a little help? O'Reilly Auto Parts can help. Need advice? We've got advice. No matter what you need, we have thousands of professional parts people doing their part to make sure you have it. Exceptional customer service. Just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart. The professional parts people.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Reason number 354 to visit the city of Countryside, Chicago's Western Gateway.
How about Flag Creek Golf Course? One of the finest 9-hole golf courses in the Chicagoland area. This Greg Martin designed course offers something for every skill of golfer. Conveniently located off of I-55 and 294. So book your tee time today at flagcreekgolfcourse.com. Looking for a new home base? Visit the city of Countryside, Chicago's Western Gateway.
Hey, this is Davis Martin. You're listening to Chicago White Sox Baseball on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
It's simple. The ESPN Chicago app.
0-0, bottom of the opening inning. From Boston, Chris Flexen on the mound. Overall record pretty ugly at 2-14, and the Sox have lost his last 20 starts. Jarren Duran swings and fouls in the air out of play. Flexen's a battler. He's had some decent outings during this stretch. The last time around, though, it was a struggle. A loss in Baltimore on Monday. Could not get out of the 4th inning. And the right-hander deals on an 0-1 and a little half-cut line drive base hit to left. And Duran continues his great work in the first inning. He is now 11 for his last 19 in the first inning.
You know, yesterday he hit a line drive to left field. He seems to be a guy that early in the game accepts base hits. We've talked about this recently. So he'll accept his base hits, and as the game progresses, now he's trying to drive the ball. It's a good way to go about your business.
So he's aboard for Rafael Devers. And he fouls back and out of play. Flexen has struggled against left-hand hitters, especially in terms of this slugging percentage. Throw to first. Duran is back. He's a candidate to run. He's got 32 stolen bases. Devers 4 for 7 with a double and 2 home runs against Chris. The set and the pitch. Outside on a changeup, 1-1.
Devers has a lot going on. His setup and his stance, his takes. After that, he kind of checked his swing, then turned around and stared at the umpire like as if to say, ooh, that was close. Got a lot going on.
The pitch.
Are you kidding me? The current federal government is actually going $1 trillion deeper in debt every 100 days. That's why thousands are turning to Goldco, the top-rated gold company, to diversify their savings with time-tested safe haven assets, physical gold and silver. Right now, not only is Goldco offering a free gold and silver kit, but on qualified purchases, they'll give up to a 10% instant match in bonus silver. Don't wait any longer. Call 855-GOLD-IRA. That's 855-GOLD-IRA.
Over work on the Netflix animated series Big Mouth. Bassett won her first Emmy for her work as a narrator on the National Geographic wildlife documentary series Queens. The Hollywood Reporter says beginning with the new fall season, The Tonight Show will only run 4 new episodes per week, Mondays through Thursdays, then a repeat on Fridays. If you're Irish,
It's game day at Raising Cane's. If you want to order like a champ, it's the action off the field you need to focus on. The only play you're running is chicken. So what combo are you picking? Make it a perfect season. We've got tailgates of hand-battered, cooked-to-order chicken fingers and cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. All available to order online or on our app. Touchdown! This season is about to be unbeatable. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
On the putout at home plate. O'Neill pops it up. This will get back and out of play. And that's our IDOT save of the game. Look, do you want the potholes fixed? Want the potholes fixed or not? Heads up.
Now is the best time to see your local Chevy dealer for a tune-up on your vehicle, or you could buy a new one. Just go to ChevyDriveChicago.com and find your local Chevy dealer today. That's ChevyDriveChicago.com.
Runs this year. his 3 more solo shots, he'll have 30 home runs and 56 batted in.
The 3-2 is lifted foul.
Rarefied air. Guys that don't drive in a lot more runs with that total of home runs. I believe he has 18 solo shots.
Big, powerful right-hand batter. And now they've got Abreu picked off. He'll be thrown out at third. He took off early. Flexen did that inside move and gets him. Trying to steal third on a 3-2?
Yeah, that makes no sense aside from he got caught, and that means O'Neill leads off the next time they're batting.
That's true. So the Red Sox ran into 2 outs and failed to score. How about the minimum came up and they had 2 hits?
That's a thing of beauty.
After 1, 0-0 on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
I'm Stephen Harris, president of Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Illinois. Blue Cross has been part of the fabric of Illinois for almost 90 years. We're the only insurer that has provider access in all 102 counties. Since we're part of the local community, it's important we live our mission to stand with our members in sickness and in health. Our employees stand by the ready. I stand by the ready to deliver on that promise, and that makes me proud.
Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Illinois, a division of Healthcare Service Corporation, a mutual legal reserve company.
Simple, smooth, and every sip is as easy as the last. Tito's handmade vodka tastes just as good with tap water as it does with your favorite mixer. Back in the day, Tito distilled, hand-bottled, taste-tested, sent to a few friends, then taste-tested again to give you the finest juice around. No frills, no flavors, no fancy labels, just the good stuff. Just Tito's. For recipes, videos, and more, visit Tito'sVodka.com. Distilled and bottled in Austin, Texas. 40% alcohol by volume, namely 80 proof. Crafted to be savored responsibly.
Hi, this is Dave Musil, owner. Air conditioning, plumbing, electric. You've seen those free furnace ads or those free with the purchase of any air conditioner. Well, we all know those are too good to be true. At Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, Electric, we give an upfront, honest price. And I personally guarantee to beat any buy one, get one free offer by $1,000. Guaranteed. That's right. Any free furnace offer, I'll beat it by $1,000. Guaranteed. So call today.
For all the right reasons, call 866 4 Seasons.
Hey, it's Nicky Lopez. You're listening to ESPN Chicago, the home of Chicago White Sox.
Listen to every game all season long right here.
Cap and Jay Hood tomorrow morning at 7, ESPN Chicago.
Underway here in the second. Ball 1 on Andrew Vaughn. Richard Fitz in his big league debut.
And Advantage Chevrolet values your time. They'll have you in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they'll make your first car payment. That's right. Drive off in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they will make your first car payment. Visit AdvantageChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Must mention offer upon arrival before negotiation. Restrictions apply. Ask dealer for details.
Tito's handmade vodka on game day. Pour me in, coach. From a seat in the stands to the best seat on the couch, root for your favorite team with your favorite team spirit. No matter who's on your roster, lineup, or lucky jersey, make Tito's your first-round bottle pick. Whose house? Tito's house. Find cocktail recipes for every fan at Tito'sVodka.com. 40% alcohol by volume, namely 80 proof. Crafted to be savored responsibly.
8 months of thrilling playoffs, of impossible comebacks, of nerve-shredding putts on the 18th hole. Come down to one final showdown in Chi-Town. Catch Live Golf Chicago at Bolingbrook Golf Club from September 13th through 15th. And see Rob, Cam Smith, DeChambeau, and more battle for the season's overall individual championship with superstar DJ Cascade opening the party on Friday night. Get your tickets at livegolf.com. That's LIVGolf.com.
Every Bears game on FM 100.3 HD2 ESPN Chicago.
12:07 to go, second quarter here at Soldier Field. 10-0 Titans, and they've got the football again. First down at 10 to the 27-yard line. DJ Moore after that big catch in the blue tent getting looked at as we speak. Montez Sweat also was in that tent, so
he's back on the field, though. They got Javon Dexter, Big Bill
and
Billings.
Walker. Yep, Big
Marcus
Bill.
Walker.
Here's Will Levis, the quarterback, wearing his number 8 on his white jersey with a back to his right. Brings Pollard now in motion off a receiver position. The play fake, Levis now going to turf it right in front of the net because here was big number 49, Jermaine Edmonds, the Predator, as Matt Eberflus likes to call him. 2nd down and 10. You know, they let the air out of the building again. Like this place was rocking and rolling from the jump. Little uneasy feeling right now, and a defensive stop will get that excitement back in business.
A defensive turnover that will get the building back in the building. So, and I say that jokingly because they need an effort like that. Nice rush there by Montez Sweat. Got the ball out of the quarterback to just turf it rather than looking for an open option.
2nd down and 10, right to left, 27-yard line. Bears have one safety deep, fired into the box area.
We got
Nick Westbrook, Akine in motion. They stop it.
Timeout.
First charge, timeout, Tennessee. 30 seconds.
So Tennessee takes a timeout. Something didn't look quite right. Levis, by the way, on the day is 4 of 8, 21 yards throwing the football. So no damage done there. However, the run game has been good, and it's Pollard with 61 yards and 7.6 a crack, including a 26-yard touchdown.
I wonder if they don't have complete trust in Will Levis. You know, you call 2 plays in the huddle, and if he didn't go to the alternative when the defense or the offensive coach is on the sideline, said, okay, we got to make a change here because of what the defense is presenting to us, and he doesn't make that change, then they take him out of the play, call a timeout, and allow Will Levis to grow to another play.
John, you got 98 in your face, and Will Levis isn't a small guy. He's a built quarterback. 2nd and 10, but Sweat. I was walking down the hallway out of the locker room the other day, and he gave me a little arm over hug, and man, this guy, I put my arm around him. He is nothing but muscle. 2nd down and 10.
Offensive line jump.
27. It's that shift.
Yep.
The Bears did the shift. And what do they say? Move.
Yeah, they say move, and it's Andrew Billings giving the signal to the defensive lineman to shift according to the shift that the Tennessee's making. But now Tennessee offensive line.
Offense number 55. 5-yard penalty.
That's Latham, the rookie.
Listen, man, you can get the rookie every single time when you make that shift, that move there. But now the offensive line has already complained to the officials that they're giving false signals, which is illegal.
12:03 to go in the first half. 2nd and 15. Football at the 22-yard line. 10-0. Titans the lead in the ball. They're right to left out of the south end at Soldier Field. Beautiful sunny day with a high sky. A little wind, but perfect weather for the opener. Levis goes empty. A trio to the right. Single to the left. Takes the snap. Empties his tight end as well. Throwing right. Incomplete. Burks can't hang on with Tyreek Stevenson getting a pass breakup. He wound up with 16 of them last year. Tyreek Stevenson with 4 interceptions and 16 pass breakups. And I'll take that guy every time.
Yeah, me too. Especially, when you're assisted by a little pressure up front. And it's been a nice job because Montez Sweat and DeMarcus Walker have been switching almost every play. Taylor comes in. DeMarcus Walker moves down to rush against the guard. So now they got 4 bona fide rushers in there, including Javon Dexter.
And it's wide. Center uncovered. And Taylor's bringing the juice. He's got a sack already. Crowd now back into it, waving their white hankies.
12 minutes on the game clock, please.
Meanwhile, the play clock is going to have to be reset too, I would think, right? It is.
12 minutes on the game clock. Game clock operator. Thank you.
So Levis and the Titans 0 for 4 on 3rd down. 0 for 3, on 3rd down. The Bears 0 for 4 on 3rd down. Could be a pivotal play in this first half.
25 seconds on the play clock. He's got plenty of time to read the defense before he snaps the ball.
Safety's back. Everybody off the receiver. So cushion across the board. 4-man rush. Little stunt. Levis with time. Throwing. Found his man Ridley at the 42-yard line to the 44-yard line before he's brought down by Brisker and Gordon, and a big first down catch. Calvin Ridley finds a cushion in that defense for 22 yards and the first 3rd down conversion of the day for the Titans.
As the defensive line ran their stunt against the left-hand side of the offensive line, they opened up a throwing lane for Will Levis, and it gave him a good viewing sight all the way down to Ridley.
Booker enters the lineup, the rookie out of Kansas. He'll rush off the right tackle of the Titans. Levis in the gun, sidecar to his right from his 44. They're right to left for the fresh set of downs. Gordon feigned a blitz and a handoff and trying to leap on top of the running back was Taylor, but Tyjae Spears slipped off and crosses the 45 on the Bears logo near the 47-yard line. 11:05 to go in the second quarter. Gain of 3, 10-0 Titans.
Really nice effort there by Darrell Taylor. As soon as he was able to escape the attempted block by the offensive lineman, he kind of gave a Superman leap, slowed him down enough to his defensive teammates to come and help.
Second down and 7. They empty again. Levis has a tight end right side of the line, and 2-by-2. Bears safeties are back, corners off the ball. In a 2-point stance, Taylor rushing off the left tackle. Snap to Levis, throws the slant a little behind Pollard, but he makes the catch into Bears territory near the 47-yard line of Chicago. TJ Edwards there to tap him down as Javon Dexter enters the lineup. Billings comes out. Gain of 6. 3rd and 1.
Yeah, it seems like that's the portion of the field that they're allowing Levitz to work. It's either exterior passes to Calvin Ridley or even outlet passes to their running backs. And so I don't know, is it the sight line they like, or do they feel confident of Levitz getting the ball to the edges?
Sanborn comes in along with Sweat. Bears go to a base defensive package. 3rd down and 1. Pollard in motion to the right. They fake to him. They give to Spears. Following his block, he'll get the first down. Tumbling across the 45-yard line all the way down to the 42. Tyjae Spears, a handful, picks up 5 on 3rd down and 1. It's first down for Tennessee at the Bear 42-yard line.
Enough misdirection in the backfield on their running plays to confuse the defensive first level and second level a little bit. And then if you confuse them and create a hesitancy in the movement of their game, that's when you give the plays an opportunity to get more out of them.
Taylor the tackle. Edwards and Brisker lead the Bears with 4 tackles apiece. First down at 10 to the 42-yard line. Burks orbit motion behind his quarterback, who fakes to Pollard, drifts back to throw, sets his feet, launches right, going deep down the field for Ridley. Breaking it up, Jalen Johnson almost had a pick at the 2-yard line of the Bears, and that was a great play. That ball hung up there. Levis has a great deep ball throw. That was his excellence a year ago. Incomplete. And that big defensive play here in this second quarter brought to you by Binny's Beverage Depot. Don't miss the Binny's Toast of the Game of the fourth quarter. Binny's, the official champagne provider of the Chicago Bears radio network, because if you can't find it at Binny's,
it's not worth drinking.
Levis, 8 touchdown passes, 4 over 30 yards. In his career. So got to be on alert for that. Jalen had it covered like a blanket. Second down and 10 from the 42 of the Bears. Inching up, Brisker in the box, play fake. Levis going to set up a screen to Pollard. Catch made to the 48. Hit and driven down. Edwards right on it. Just inside the Bear 45, but that's a loss at 2 yards as we tick under 9 minutes to go here in the second quarter. And 3rd down and long coming up for the Titans.
Another nice defensive play there by TJ Edwards, because he read the offensive line and knew it was going to be a screen. And then rather than overreacting, he kind of slid laterally to where they were going to throw the ball, and then was able to filter through the attempt of the blockers and make the play for a really nice no-gain stop.
150-plus tackles a year ago for Edwards. Crowd on its feet, waving their white hankies. 3rd down and 12. Safety's back. Corners off the ball. Edwards at the line of scrimmage could be coming as well. Levis on the snap. Edwards drops. Levis stands in the pocket. Pressure coming late. He leaves the pocket. Hit from behind. Twisted down. He'll be short of a first down by 3 yards to the Bear 35-yard line on the scramble. He picks up 9 of the 12. Up 10. The Titans now at 4th and 3 in decision time.
Good pursuit there by the defense, even though the quarterback's going to try to escape the pocket, have a relentless pursuit against him, and then be able to get physical with him at the end if he is going to run the ball.
Brisker and Sweat on a tackle. 4th down and 3. Under 8 to go in the first half.
They'd like to run the ball so far in this game when they have this down and distance. See if they're confident in their running game on 4th down.
Play clock to 6, and they're still huddled up, Tommy. 10th play of the drive coming up. Or a punt or a field goal. Either one. Won't be a punt, I should say.
You never know. A couple quick kicks I saw in college football this week.
Yeah, what do you think of that?
We used to do it in high school a lot. I like it. I think that you can really create some good field position if you're in a confident score in the game.
So coming up at halftime, Steve McMichael and his family will be honored with the Hall of Fame ring, and you'll be down there.
do anything for Steve McMichael. You know, I'm not the best speaker, but thankful for your help in getting me ready for this.
You got it, my man. You got it.
I'd do anything for Ming. You know, I'd go to the ends of the earth for that guy. He is my guy and friend and mentor, and
means so much to everybody in the organization,
yes,
but also
does.
to this here family at ESPN 1000 of the Bears Radio Network, working at AM 1000 in Chicago for so many years. They quickly get to the line of scrimmage. Levis now in the shotgun on 4th and 3. Quick snap, screen left, caught by Boyd, and Boyd reaches for a first down to the 32-yard line of the Bears.
Let's see the spot. A little lonesome polecat there. Had offensive linemen lined up as wide receivers with the receiver behind them, but they did give him the first down.
Explain the lonesome polecat. And Boyd, by the way, is an automatic. He's great in these situations.
They have offensive linemen that are stretched out to the exterior of the framework of the offense. That time, 2 offensive linemen to the left, receiver behind them. Throw the ball immediately, and then you have 2 what should be winning blockers to the outside.
11th play of the drive and the 28th snap offensively already for the Tennessee Titans, who have a 10-0 lead. Orbit motion, Ridley fakes it, now comes back to the near side, fake to Pollard, Levis the keeper, Levis to the 25, and takes people for a ride inside the 20-yard line. Taylor was getting a free ride from Will Levis. He had a head of steam and picks up 15 yards to the Bears' 12-yard line on the left hash.
6'4", 230, Jeff.
Excuse me, the 17-yard line. Yeah,
6'4", 230 at the quarterback position if you have defined blockers in front of them.
Let's pause for station identification on the Bears Radio Network.
This is the new home of the Bears. ESPN Chicago, WMVP, WTBC HD2, Chicago.
From the 17 of the Bears, Levis on first down, Pollard in motion. They fake it in and give it to Spears, bouncing off the right side. Turf Snake got him, covered up inside the 14-yard line. A creative play calling of Brian Callahan, Tom, with a lot of misdirection, orbit motion, which is a big loop behind the quarterback. That time they faked Ridley. He stopped, and then they went the other way.
Yeah, we need some discipline from the outside rushers. You can't overreact to the initial point of attack that you may be seeing. Make sure that you don't lose contain, because Spears tried to bounce it to the outside. If he would have kept his feet, he might have had a pretty solid running lane to the end zone.
Drive started at the Tennessee 27. They driven to the Bears 7. 13th play of this drive. Levis in the gun. Pair of receivers right, one singled up to the near side left with Jalen Johnson. Snap, handoff, Spears, little hesitation. Moves forward between the hash marks. A bunch of Bears in on the stop at the 12-yard line. One of them, Taylor. Taylor's very active today. The former Seattle Seahawk just arrived late. And Sweat now comes in for him. Taylor comes out, number 52 in Bears colors. Third down and 5.
He's playing hard. He's given some great effort. He's got a nice outside pass rush, but he's got discipline to play the interior run from the outside. Gave a tap on his helmet. That means I need to be substituted. In goes Montez Sweat. Out comes Darrell Taylor. And you don't lose much there.
Bears need to stop Okonkwo. The tight end motions to the right, forming a triangle. To the near side. Nick, make that Burks to the left side.
Oh.
Snapped. Coming offside, Sweat. Free play for Levis. Going to toss it into the end zone. And it's going to sail out of the back of the end zone and tapped away by Tyreek. Anyway, everybody just stopped.
It was more confusion on the defensive line than it was just Montez Sweat jumping off sides. There's a little interior
Offside. Defense number 98. 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
But there's a lot of interior miscommunication between Javon Dexter and Billings. They didn't know which way they were sliding as to where the strength of the offensive formation was. And then Montez jumped off sides, and you see the results of it.
First and goal now for the Tennessee Titans. 10-0. They've got the lead in the ball. Chris Williams, acquired from Cleveland. At the cut to 53 in there at defensive tackle for the Bears. Sweat on the outside, along with DeMarcus Walker. Shotgun again for Levis. Back on his left hip. Boyd in motion to the right side. Forms a triangle with the tight end Okonkwo. And a single receiver to left. That's DeAndre Hopkins. One-on-one with Jalen Johnson. Here's the snap. He rides it a bit and gives it away. Spears inside the 5 and a penalty marker late. Up the left hash. And the Tennessee Titans playing a little bit of bully ball in the run game today as well. Piled up some rushing yards on last year's number 1 rush
Illegal
defense.
formation, offense. Number 0 is covering up an eligible receiver. 5-yard penalty. first down.
Tommy explaining that rule to some folks who may be aware of. That's Calvin Ridley, a veteran, covering up. You can't do that. You got to have a little bit off the line of scrimmage.
Right. First of all, the offensive tackle can't be the last guy up on the line of scrimmage. He's got to be covered by a wide receiver or a tight end. And then you have to have the tight end or a wide receiver that's off the ball to make the formation legal.
31st play of this game for Tennessee. The Bears have run just 15 and had the ball for less than 8 minutes. First and goal to 12 now. And then a blown whistle again.
False start.
False start.
False start. Offense number 85. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Now they're just 5 yards further up the field than before the Montez Sweat.
And it's first and goal at the 17. Right. Another false start. Steinhaufels donates another $1,000 to Special Spaces Illinois. Special Spaces creates dream bedrooms for children with cancer. Pollard, a 26-yard touchdown run. Folk a field goal, and the Titans threatening again at the Bears' 17-yard line. Quiet offensive day so far for the Bears. Turnover on special teams by Bayless Jones. Set up a field goal for Tennessee. Right to left for Tennessee. White on light blue as Will Levis in at quarterback. Pollard to his left. They stack a pair of receivers inside the numbers. Right, two to the right as well. Levis stands in the pocket. Rips it into the end zone. Pass is caught back in the end zone for a touchdown. For 1 second, I thought Tyreek Stevenson had himself an interception. Instead, Chiga Okonkwo with the touchdown and a 16-0 Tennessee Titan lead. 17-yard strike by Will Levis in tight coverage. Right corner of the end zone.
Yeah, I think it slid through the hands of Tyreek Stevenson, and then the receiver was the lucky guy on the backside of him to be able to, get control of the ball and make the catch. I do think Tyreek he was coming away with an interception.
At good position running after. Okonkwo can run well at tight end. 77 targets a year ago for the Tennessee Titans, and that caps a 14-play, 73-yard drive. Extra point by Folk. The kick is up. It's between the uprights. It is good, and the Bears have themselves a problem. They are down 17-0 in the second quarter with 3:44 to go here at Soldier Field. 14 plays, 73 yards, and 8:23. The Titans are in control on the Bears Radio Network.
$2 million. The Verdoliak Law Group wins again for their clients. That's right. The Verdoliak Law Group recovered $2 million for a client who was injured in a truck accident. If you're injured, make sure to call the Verdoliak Law Group. Playing professional football, being on the radio for many years, I've had the opportunity to endorse many products and companies. But this is special. The Verdoliak Law Group, owned by close friends, has been helping people for 60 years. They've even taken care of my neighbors and friends. I truly believe in them. When you need a doctor, you look for experience and skill. The same goes for choosing a lawyer. The Verdoliak Law Group has recovered over $9 billion for clients and served more than 40,000 people. Whether it's personal injury, auto or truck accidents, wrongful death, or medical malpractice, call my friends at the Verdoliak Law Group. The Verdoliak Law Group has done great for my friends and neighbors. They will do great for you, too. Call them today at 844-4VLG-LAW.
Thinking beef? Think Papa Charlie's. Papa Charlie's has been making Chicagoland's best Italian beef sandwich for over 30 years. Think about your next family get-together or your next tailgate adventure. Now think about it with Papa Charlie's as the centerpiece of the event. Made from premium USDA-inspected beef and the finest spices. Then surround Papa Charlie's with the freshest trimmings and toppings. Pick up Papa Charlie's in the Midwest's #1 best-selling 4-pound tub of Italian beef at your favorite Chicagoland retailer.
Your company can save money by becoming more energy efficient. In fact, the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program can help your business find up to 35% in energy savings, resulting in lower energy costs for its facilities. At ComEd, we're not just moving toward a clean energy future. We're powering the future of your business. Sign up for your free facility assessment at comed.com/poweringbiz.
Every Bears game on FM 100.3 HD2 ESPN Chicago.
17-0 Tennessee. Bears will get the football on this kickoff. Down for no National Bank sideline. Reporting, J-Mac.
Great news for the Bears. DJ Moore has his helmet in hand, and he is with the offense, looking to go back in on this offensive series.
Good to hear. Good to hear. Sweat also came back, put some pressure on Will Levis. But the Tennessee Titans, I mean, my goodness. Will Levis with a long drive, and Caleb Williams had almost 9 minutes to sit there and watch this and try to figure out how to fix this problem. At the moment, 17-0 Tennessee.
Well, they got to provide him some protection. He's got to make one connection, and the confidence builds.
Here's the boot, and over and a returnable for DeAndre Carter. A yard deep in his own end zone, comes out 5-10 inside the numbers, 15, 20, gap of the 25 to 30, hits the gas of the 40 to the 45 to 50, into Tennessee territory, and knocked out of bounds. 1-1, we see you, buddy. Welcome to Chicago once again, DeAndre Carter. He's done this for a while. The veteran rips off a 67-yard return and a huge play for the Bears at an important moment in this game.
Yeah, you know what? It was a great design return by Coach Hightower because Travis Homer came from where he was lined up. He had crossing angle towards an exterior rusher, kind of had a blindside block opportunity, created the hole, and the returner took advantage of it.
Now make them pay, Caleb. Make them pay. DeAndre Swift to the left. Moore and Keenan Allen to the left side. Adunze, single receiver to the right. Tight at right end is Cole Kmet. Snap out of the gun, running and in trouble is DeAndre Swift. The immediate penetration provided there by big number 93, Tavondre Sweat. It's a 4-yard loss on first down at 2nd and 14.
Yeah, but Darnell Wright pulled from his right to his left-hand side, trapped the first down lineman past the center, and that should be Tavondre Sweat.
2nd and 14 of the 38. Quad of receivers to the right. Inside the numbers, along with a single. DJ Moore to the left. Snap, Williams guns it perfectly on a slant to DJ Moore. The catch to the 25-yard line of Tennessee. Slot angle, ripped it down the middle on the slant, and that's a pickup up 13 yards.
Guts galore. DJ Moore, that dude is something else. He's visiting the blue tent. They give him his helmet back. He goes on, and he has a slant route that he knows he's going to get hit. Delivered perfectly, but committed to the catch.
Bates in at right guard for the Bears. 3rd down and 1. Herbert in the backfield. Set to the right. Blasting game at fullback, and Caleb Williams under center on 3rd down and 1. Under center, Caleb brings Blasting game in motion to the left. Snap, give, little hesitation. Herbert is bottled up. He tried to work his way behind his center. Coleman Shelton, and we'll have to check the spot, see if he got forward progress to get that first down. Needed to get inside the 25-yard line of the Tennessee Titans as we tick towards the 2-minute warning here in the first half in Chicago.
Difficult to get a lot of movement on Tavondre Sweat. If you think you're going to move him out of the way to gain those yards,
fourth down. And the 2-minute warning has arrived.
The 2-minute warning.
It is brought to you by Miller Lite. Tastes like Miller time, Bears fans. 17-0 Tennessee on the Bears Radio Network.
And only great taste.
The Miller Brewing Company would like to issue a correction. Miller Lite is brewed to be less filling. What are you doing here?
Miller Lite tastes great.
Look, I'm just reading the script. It says less filling.
That's not what my script says.
Well, mine says.
We'd like to apologize for the previous announcers. Miller Lite is in fact less filling and tastes great. Time to shine, legal guy.
Celebrate responsibly. Milwaukee, Wisconsin beer. 96 calories and 3.2 grams carbs per 12 ounces. Fewer calories and carbs than premium regular beer.
This is Jeff Joniak here to tell you about Ego Power Plus. Ego is the #1 rated brand in cordless outdoor power. Take it from me. I love the 22-inch Select Cut self-propelled lawnmower. It cuts my lawn in a single charge. Ego delivers the power and performance of gas, but without the noise, fuss, or fumes. Ego's patented 56-volt arc lithium battery technology is the heart and soul of the system and what powers game-changing torque needed for demanding jobs. Learn more at egopowerplus.com. Ego, power beyond belief.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Ask the Horton Group in Chicagoland if Auto Owners make sense for you.
What would you do with $1 million? Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana wants to give you the chance to find out in our $1 million giveaway. Earn July 1st through December 27th. Then join us each Friday for your chance to win a grand finale spot for a 1 in 500 chance to be the guaranteed winner of $1 million. The $1 million giveaway, exclusively at Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana. Must be 21. See Players Club for complete details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
Lance Briggs in studio Monday 9:30 with Cap and J Hood.
2 minutes to go, first half here at sunny Chicago Soldier Field. 17-0, darkening the skies a bit. Tennessee in front. Bears at 4th and 1 at the Tennessee 25. They're headed to the south end at Soldier Field, left to right. Jeff and Tom and J-Mac. J-Mac will talk to Coach Eberflus coming out of this first half. Bears have 2 timeouts left. Tennessee with 1.
I'd run a bootleg, Jeff. I'd give Caleb options to either run it if he sees he's got an angle to the first down marker, or if there's a receiver open, let him deliver it. Maybe stay away from that middle attack area.
Simmons and Tavondre Sweat under center. Herbert the back, motion left, Adunze. Moore singled up to the right. Snap, Caleb turning, giving off the left side. Herbert gets the first down and more down near the 20. So a nice play there. DJ Moore was laying on his back for a minute. I was just worried for a second something happened there. But it's a first down for the Bears. They go without a huddle.
And that play call is why I'm sitting up here with you. Calling plays.
Adunze and DJ Moore left. Slot right. You've got Mercedes Lewis and Cole Kmet on outside right. Herbert, snap back, empty set. Williams on the throw over the middle, and it is tipped up in the air and caught, and then given up by the Bears. At the 10-yard line, Bears recover. What in the world happened there? That is ping pong ball football. And the Bears have it first and goal at the 10-yard line with a minute 13 clock running.
Banged against the defender, and the Roma Dunze was able to go up and catch it. And then a Bear finally came down with it.
Later arriving Tennessee Titan defender gets on late as Caleb throws left to Cole Kmet, makes the catch, turns his shoulders upfield and knocked out of bounds. Shy of the 5 with it under a minute to go in this first half. Clock running though. Pick up, they'll put it at the 6. Second and goal at the 6-yard line.
You got 2 timeouts left. You know,
Caleb Williams and company trying to get settled.
This play is under further review.
So that's a wow moment. Caleb Williams threw the pass behind his receiver, DJ Moore. It was tipped up in the air and I believe caught by Adunze and then recovered on the far side of the field. So good news, it bounced the ball Bears' way that time, but a little scary down there with this opportunity after the 67-yard kickoff return. Make it the 66-yard officially now for DeAndre Carter.
What are we replaying here, though? You know, that was a catch by Cole Kmet. It looked like it was a nice catch, secure.
After review, the ruling on the field stands. Second down.
I have no idea why, but that's up in the booth.
That's all right, though. It's a free timeout.
Yeah, it is.
So they still have 2 timeouts, 43.
Operator, please reset the play box for 30 seconds.
All right, you got plenty of time. You got 30 seconds.
Here we go. 43 seconds to go in the half. Second and goal at the 6-yard line for Caleb Williams. He's got Moore, Everett, and DeAndre Swift spread to the right side. Keenan Allen into the left slot. And Roma Dunze outside the numbers left. Corners up tight. 1 safety back of the end zone. Caleb Williams with an empty spread. Takes the snap. Good protection. Wings it left. Incomplete. Keenan Allen unable to retrieve that out throw to the front left pylon. It is 3rd and goal at the 6. Clock stops with 35 seconds to go in the first half.
Would have been a difficult catch. It was a nice attempted throw by Caleb, exactly where he should have went with the ball. But, you know, there's a really fragile area of opportunity when you look at that front pylon.
3rd down and goal. Bears need points to go into the locker room. They'll get the second half kickoff. Williams puts DeAndre Swift on his left hip. Keenan Allen motions out of the right side. He'll set up single to the 10-yard line left. Snap to Williams. Pass is thrown and batted down. Up in the air and unable to be retrieved. Pressuring that play, Ernest Jones, the 4th, the late addition to the roster in a deal with the LA Rams. A tackle machine for the Rams. It is 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit for the Bears.
All right, walk in the locker room with points, come out of the locker room, make some adjustments by Shane Waldron, go in there, and then come out and try to have an immediate scoring attempt. Make this game a 17-10 after your first drive in the 3rd quarter.
Williams 8 of 14, 52 yards in the first half. Now for points, it'll be a 24-yard try. Scott Daly, the long snapper, the new addition with Scales out. The snap is put down by Taylor. The kick by Santos. It is up. It is good. So the Bears have points on the board, squeezing 3 through, and a 27-10 4-yard field goal caps a 9-play, 28-yard drive in 3 minutes and 17 seconds. We will break with the Titans up 17-3. Nope, staying here. I told her staying here. Now we're going to a break on the Bears Radio Network.
Since Busey Bank first opened our doors in 1868, we have built upon a tradition of close relationships and broad financial capabilities. Our experienced team provides the highest level of personalized service to ensure we accomplish your goals, simplifying your wealth management and business lending needs and ensuring a legacy for generations. Building business, growing wealth since 1868. Proud to be the official bank of the Fighting Illini. Member FDIC.
Advantage Toyota of River Oaks has the new Toyota you've been looking for. Come browse their extensive inventory of top quality vehicles priced less than you'd expect. Always backed up by unparalleled customer service and a seamless buying experience. Advantage Toyota values your time. They'll have you in your new Toyota in less than 60 minutes or they'll make your first car payment. That's right, drive off in your new Toyota in less than 60 minutes or they'll make your first car payment. Come see them or visit AdvantageToyotaRiverOaks.com.
Must mention offer upon arrival before negotiation. Restrictions apply. Ask dealer for details.
Tito's handmade vodka on game day? Pour me in, coach. From a seat in the stands to the best seat on the couch, root for your favorite team with your favorite team spirit. No matter who's on your roster, lineup, or lucky jersey, make Tito's your first-round bottle pick. Whose house? Tito's house. Find cocktail recipes for every fan at Tito'sVodka.com. 40% alcohol by volume, namely 80 proof, crafted to be savored responsibly.
In football, success is about team effort, and the same is true for your hair. At Great Clips, they save your haircut details in clip notes, so every member of the highly skilled team knows exactly how to create your signature look. And with our easy-to-use app, you can check in from anywhere and get a ready next text when you're up next for a cut. It's the confidence of a great haircut, delivered by a team you trust. Download our app today. Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
Sylvie takes your calls at the half on ESPN Chicago.
Jeff Joniak, solo for the moment for the final 27 seconds of this first half with J-Mac on the sidelines. Tom Thayer will be emceeing the halftime ring ceremony for Steve McMichael, the Bears legend, big number 76. We're all wearing a 76 pin. I know Misty McMichael, his bride and family will be down to the field along with some other Hall of Famers as the kick now sails by Santos deep in the end zone, and it is going to be taken out by Tennessee to the 5, angles 10 to the 15-yard line, running horizontally and then whacked on the play, and a good pop there delivered by the Bears. Scott Daly, the long snapper, gets downfield and makes the tackle. The new addition to the Bears roster, the Notre Damer, with his second career special teams tackle. So 1st and 10 for the Titans with a one timeout at their 17-yard line and a 17-3 lead. The Bears 0 for 6 on third down of the first half. And the big number for me, Tennessee with 104 yards rushing on 15 carries, dominating the time of possession. Will Levis and company go to work? Will Brian Callahan, the head coach and play caller, settle for this 17-3 lead and go into the locker room? He hands off to Spears and a big opening up the middle of the 20 to the 25. Tremaine Edmonds got enough of them to knock him off his pins, but he gets out to the 28-yard line on a first down of the final 9 seconds, clock running. Gain of 11, and that will do it for the first half here at Soldier Field. A 17-3 Tennessee lead, a 2-touchdown hold for the Bears, and some work to do in the second half. The Bears will get the second half kickoff. Steve McMichael at halftime, his ceremony. I'm assuming we'll be taking some of that. Danny Zetterman, are we going to be taking some of that? Maybe not. Phone calls from Sylvie and his comments. Down to J-Mac.
Here, Bears head coach Matt Eberflus. Coach, 3 points on the board at the half. You guys received the kickoff coming out. How would you like to jumpstart Caleb Williams in this offense?
Yeah, it's important that we just focus on the execution part of it. You know, we're doing some good things. You know, we had a really good drive on the last one. We just got to do a really good job of executing down there in the red zone to get 7 points.
All right, thanks, Coach. Best of luck coming out this half.
All right, thank you, J-Mac. An important drive to start the second half coming up for the Bears. Again, Sylvie and your phone calls next on the Chicago Bears Radio Network.
Hearing vital organs would be temporarily removed to reach my cancer had me speechless. I'm Jessica, and my team at Northwestern Memorial Hospital coordinated a complex surgery to save my life.
Nationally ranked for cancer by U.S. News and World Report, Jessica's team temporarily removed her liver and kidney to reach the tumor, replace the damaged vein, and eliminate the cancer in her heart.
My team stopped at nothing, and now nothing can stop me.
Northwestern Medicine. Better.
With 3 locations to serve Chicagoland, Advantage Chevrolet gives you so much more. Visit and see the amazing inventory and savings at Advantage Chevrolet Bridgeview. And Advantage Chevrolet values your time. They'll have you in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they'll make your first car payment. That's right. Drive off in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they will make your first car payment. Visit AdvantageChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Must mention offer upon arrival before negotiation. Restrictions apply. Ask dealer for details.
Your company can save money by becoming more energy efficient. In fact, the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program can help your business find up to 35% in energy savings, resulting in lower energy costs. At ComEd, we're not just moving toward a clean energy future. We're powering the future of your business. Sign up for your free facility assessment at ComEd.com/poweringbiz. Terms and conditions apply. Offers are subject to change. Actual savings will vary by customer's usage and rate. The ComEd Energy Efficiency Program is funded in compliance with state law.
Miller Lite is brewed with great taste and only great taste.
The Miller Brewing Company would like to issue a correction. Miller Lite is brewed to be less filling. What are you doing here?
Miller Lite tastes great.
Look, I'm just reading the script. It says less filling.
That's not what my script says.
Well, mine said.
We'd like to apologize for the previous announcers. Miller Lite is in fact less filling and tastes great. Time to shine, legal guy.
Celebrate responsibly. Milwaukee, Wisconsin beer. 96 cals and 3.2 grams carbs per 12 ounces. Fewer cals and carbs than premium regular beer.
Here comes the It's halftime on the Chicago Bears Radio Network. Here's Mark Silverman.
It is 17-3. The Titans lead the Bears here at halftime. Never did I think I'd be sitting here at halftime of game 1, and it would be deja vu like last year, where the Bears looked like they did in the home opener against the Packers. But that's what we're faced with, Bears fans. The Bears get the football to start the second half, and they have got to play better on both sides of the ball. They have been pushed around. The offensive line not getting it done. The defensive line has got to get the pass rush better. They've got to stop the run. In the first half, 179 yards of total offense for the Titans, 50 yards of total offense for the Bears. One takeaway that I want to put towards the top of the list, and then we'll get to your phone calls at 312-332-3776. There were some of you who thought that I was picking on Velus Jones during the preseason. I did not think he needed a roster spot on this team. The reason is he never produced. He never produced at USC. He never really produced at Tennessee. He had 2 years to show that he could produce in a Bears uniform. Not only did he not produce on the football field, but he showed you that he could cost you a game with an important drop, important fumble. And the Bears still said, we're going to keep him. And not only we're going to keep him, we're not going to take draft capital back in a trade. Well, that backfired in a major way, and it didn't even take 1 quarter to do so. On a kickoff return, he fumbled it right back to Tennessee. The Bears were already chasing a 7-0 deficit, and it led to another field goal by the Titans to get them in a 10-0 hole. You cannot keep him on your roster. He doesn't do enough good things, and he costs you in a big-time way. 332-3776. Caleb Williams played like a rookie in the first half, and that sack when the Bears were in scoring position that cost them 19 yards and took them out of scoring position was one that he'll be coached out of, but it really cost the Bears in a big way as far as points. And they're going to have to play some much better football to get back in this and score on that first possession. James and Gurney, you're on the halftime show. Bears trail 17-3. What's on your mind, James?
Sylvie, no, please, same BS, man. Good Lord, getting just smoked. 65 is getting smoked. We're getting smoked in the interior. We're just getting smoked. Caleb's missing throws. I mean, he's a rookie, but I was so excited. Went to church at 9 o'clock. We're getting smoked up front. I mean, literally watch, once you put the film on and see 65, watch 76 and 64. Wait till you watch this.
Thank you very much, James. And again, I don't know if they're rotating Nate Davis. I don't know if he was benched in the first half. Bates is in there these last two drives. But again, it was our worry. Do they have enough up front? They have quantity, but do they have quality? Shaq and Dalton, you're on the halftime show. What's on your mind?
I just wanted to say thank you for having me on the show. Chicago got to wait a little bit with that play action. Stay with the run. They was able to get some positives. Just get a run game a little extra, and then let Caleb Williams do what it is he do. Go Bears.
Thanks, Shaq. I do think they have a shot here in the second half. And again, it all starts with that first kickoff return and that first possession. Tom and Glenn Allen, you're on the halftime show. Bears trail 17-3. What's on your mind?
Hey, thanks for taking my call, Sylvie. First of all, let me just express my love for the McCants, Stephen Michael and his family. That's great. I just think that this team needs to calm down. They need to pull it back, just get in there, get a collective sigh, and restart the second half.
It's a good point. I don't know, because I thought they had a great preseason. I thought they had a great training camp, but they just continued to make mistakes, like bad mistakes. I mentioned the Caleb Williams, the Velus Jones play. Keenan Allen, that's a play he usually makes to score a touchdown at the end of the first half. It's a ball that he usually drops, and it's why you acquire a Keenan Allen. Tyreek Stevenson was in great position to make an interception, but instead it goes for a touchdown for Tennessee. Mistakes have to turn into production for the Bears. Mike in Brooklyn, you're on the halftime show.
Hey, Sylvie, thanks for having me on. I'll be quick. A lot of things to say after that first half, but the O-line is where it starts for me. Same old, same old. We knew what they were. We knew what we thought they were. And, I mean, that big sack on Caleb. And Coleman Shelton, what's he even doing? He got blown up. Caleb turned around and pressure was right in his face. O-line just had scratcher for me at this point.
It's a great point. Like, do they have an answer in Coleman Shelton? Do they have an answer in Ryan Bates? Do they have an answer in Nate Davis? These are all acquisitions, but I don't know if we have answers. Brendan in Morton Grove, do you have an answer?
Sylvie, thanks for taking my call, man. Yeah, I think they should just try and run more slant plays. Try to be quick with the ball, make it easy on Caleb, and then once they start getting a groove, maybe they can run off that. Maybe throw in some extra tight ends to block the edges because they're getting to them on the edge.
Thanks for the phone call, Brendan. And Albert in California, you get the last word.
Yeah, thanks for taking my call. All I have to say is Eberflus did not get the team prepared. And who but the Bears cuts around the problem? They should have got rid of him in a preseason. Caleb Williams can only do one thing is play quarterback, and there's drop passes and there's mistakes. Thank you.
You got it. We will see if Eberflus gets him prepared in the second half. It's a big second half. That's for sure. Don't miss the Benny's Beverage Depot toast of the game in the fourth quarter. If you can't find it at Benny's, it's probably not worth drinking. We love our partnership with Benny's Beverage Depot. Those people are absolutely awesome. So are Bears fans. Let's see if we got a rally, Bears fans. Bears trail 17-3 to the Titans at the half. Jeff and Tom back with second half action on the Bears Radio Network.
Jeff Joniak and Tom Thayer, the call of the game next, ESPN Chicago.
What would you do with $1 million? Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana wants to give you the chance to find out in our $1 million giveaway. Earn July 1st through December 27th. Then join us each Friday for your chance to win a grand finale spot for a 1 in 500 chance to be the guaranteed winner of $1 million. The $1 million giveaway, exclusively at Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana. Must be 21. See Players Club for complete details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
With 3 locations to serve Chicagoland, Advantage Chevrolet gives you so much more. Visit and see the amazing inventory and savings at Advantage Chevrolet Hodgkins. And Advantage Chevrolet values your time. They'll have you in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they'll make your first car payment. That's right. Drive off in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they will make your first car payment. Visit AdvantageChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Must mention offer upon arrival before negotiation. Restrictions apply. Ask dealer for details.
Steady. Don't worry. I got this. Take it easy. Oh, look. A bird.
Running a commercial business comes with risk. When the unexpected happens, you need a partner by your side to manage it. Ings Insurance Agency can help you protect your dream of owning and running a business. Meet with Ings and they will listen and learn about what keeps you up nights. They'll develop a strategy to keep your staff and all creatures, safe and protected. IngsInsurance.com.
Hi, this is Dave Musil, owner of Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, Electric. You've seen those free furnace ads or those free with the purchase of any air conditioner. Well, we all know those are too good to be true. At Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, Electric, we give an upfront, honest price. And I personally guarantee to beat any buy one, get one free offer by $1,000. Guaranteed. That's right. Any free furnace offer, I'll beat it by $1,000. Guaranteed. So call today.
For all the right reasons, call 866-4 Seasons.
This is the Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana second half.
Jeff Joniak top there. Jason McKee back at Soldier Field. A beautiful ceremony for Steve McMichael in the ring ceremony, the Hall of Fame ring. They'll do it again in October, I believe, for Devin Hester, the all-time greatest return man in NFL history. Steve McMichael, one of the most underrated defensive tackles in NFL history, gets his due not only in Canton, but here in front of the home crowd at Soldier Field. 17-3 is the deficit for the Bears. They'll get the opening second-half kickoff, and that second-half kickoff will be brought to you by Great Clips. At Great Clips, they save your haircut details and clip notes, so every member of the highly skilled team knows exactly how to create your signature look. Download their app today. Great Clips. It's going to be great. Bears rushing defense in the first half allowed 7 rushing first downs. Last year, 88 all year. That was 2.5 per half, so the Tennessee Titans, in fact, had 5 first downs on one of their scoring drives. That was the drive that wound up a Pollock 26-yard run, capping a 79-yard drive. Folk a 40-yard field goal after the muff kickoff by Velus Jones. The Bears did put together a drive late in the half, 9 plays, 28 yards, underscoring just how hard it's been to get traction against Titans defense. Santos a 24-yard field goal off a 66-yard kickoff return by DeAndre Carter. And he is back on the near side. Herbert on the far side as Nick Folk will kick off right to left to start the second half. Our second half sponsor, the Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana. Second half about to commence. 3 returns in the first half for Carter, 103 yards, 2 punt returns for 36, and a kickoff return of 67 now officially. 67, that was what the initial call was. And Folk has it on the tee coming out of the south end at Soldier Field on a beautiful bright sunny Sunday in Chicago. Now to get the crowd back in the game, here's the boot, end over end to the middle of the end zone. Carter sails under it, and he will take a knee. So the Bears will start at the 30-yard line as Tom Thayer works his way back up to the boot. Nicely done, perfectly done. Nice moment for you, for your old teammate.
Yeah, it was. It was great to be a part of it. And all due respect to Steve McMichael.
Yep, I'll let you catch your breath as the Bears' offensive line. Bates had played some at right guard in the first half. Nate Davis back out there. So there may be a rotation for the Bears in the offensive line at right guard. And Caleb Williams trying to shrug it off his rookie first half. And he knows that the speed of the game is a whole lot different here at the NFL level on a regular season game. And he felt some of that in the first half, I'd imagine.
Halftime adjustments. See what Shane saw in the first half that he can incorporate in the second half.
Safety's back deep for the Titans. The Bears stack 2 receivers left. They bring Swift in motion to the near side. Snapping a handoff. Velus Jones, the first half carry. Jones spins and then is met. Still churning his legs, though. No whistle at the 35-yard line outside the numbers left. So Velus Jones gets the first touch of the second half and picks up 6 on first down as Komet enters the lineup. Velus Jones comes out.
Listen, there's nobody that feels worse about what happened in the first half than Velus himself. You don't have to sit there and yell at him or anything. You got to get him right back on track. Get him an innocent touch like that last play. 5-yard gain. It really opens up a lot of things for your offense.
Diggs and Uzier make the tackle. I just don't want him, though, to try. Thinks he's got to try so hard that he makes another mistake.
That's a good coaching point.
2nd and 4. Gerald Everett, the tight end, now motions and goes back to the left side. Snap is back. They're blitzing McCurry, the nickel. They throw Poor throw, incomplete, intended for Keenan Allen at the 43-yard line. Allen felt maybe he got hooked on the play by a defender as well. It's 3rd down and 4 quickly for the Bears in the first minute gone by in the third quarter as Dunze comes in along with Travis Homer. Travis Homer's been getting a lot of 3rd down snaps throughout the preseason and training camp, Tommy.
Yeah, he made a nice block on a kickoff return in the first half, and now give him an opportunity to be a physical running back here, whether they see him carrying the ball or if he's an identified protector.
Bears 0 for 6 on 3rd down of the first half. They have a triangle right now. They peel Allen off to the motion left. Now he settles back where he started in the right slot. Snap back. Williams under some heat, throws a toss left. DJ breaks a tackle at the 45 to the 47 on a throw left. And DJ Moore picks up a Bears first down on 3rd and 4. He gets 12 and the Bears on the move.
Breaking those tackles. I mean, it'd be great to do an interview with an opponent defensive back who had a couple attempted tackles on DJ Moore and explain to us what the difficulty in it is. Is it that he's got such a strong core and legs, or is he just difficult to predict how to tackle him?
He is one slippery cat, that's for sure.
Powerful.
First down for the Bears. On their first 3rd down conversion of the day. It comes at 13:29 to go. Third quarter here at Soldier Field. Titans lurking around. Could they be bringing pressure here as they play fake? Here comes the pressure from the safety. Hooker throws, hits Caleb Williams, and that ball harmlessly falls to the ground, but the backside hit by the safety blitzing Amari Hooker. And it wasn't really there much in the first half. The pressure, now are they saving the pressure for the second half for Caleb Williams?
It depends on what they're going to run. A little bit of play action fake there. It was respected by the front side play action, but the backside was set free. And as he came around the corner, the outside shoulder of the right tackle, he was able to put unsuspecting pressure on Caleb. That's what really interfered with his accuracy.
Caleb sacked once of the first half. 2nd down and 10, 47-yard line. Play clock down to 3. He's got to get him going. Play clock to 1, and it didn't make it.
Delay game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
So a penalty on the Bears will shove him back.
There's got to be a couple veterans on this team that give a high alert when it's clicking down below that 5-second mark. And if Caleb is not going to run the play, stand up and you have the right to call a timeout.
4th penalty for the Bears for 30 yards. They go back to work 2nd and 15. Started out with an empty spread. Now Swift in motion behind him. As Caleb takes, the ball is tipped in the air and not intercepted. Coming close to it, though, was the safety Diggs, and he is a multi-year Pro Bowler coming over here this year. They've rebuilt the secondary, a secondary and defense that actually was ranked very low in many categories, but they were stingy and the number 1 red zone defense in the NFL last year. Now at 3rd and 15, they quickly go to work once again from the 42-yard line. Sidecars to either side of Caleb Williams and movement
Braxton
by
Jones.
the Bears. So this is devolving again.
Yeah, so we got 3 tip balls in this game by defensive back, by defensive line. If the defensive linemen usually are tipping balls, it means they're being blocked at the line of scrimmage, and then they just start reading the eyes of the quarterback. When the defensive back tipped it earlier in the first half, that's just velocity of a football that the defensive back didn't have the ability to catch.
Every one of the starting defensive linemen and Arden Key are 6'4 plus at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 20 now for Caleb. Football at the 37-yard line. Keenan Allen in motion. Now he goes back the other way with a Dunze. Snap back, 4-man rush and a stunt. It's picked up. Now late pressure, and down he goes. Coming in, Harold Landry III with a 2nd sack of the day. 10 sacks a year ago, make it 10.5 sacks a year ago. 42.5 in his career. And on 3rd down, they brought the twist and brings down the quarterback.
But it's something, you described the twist while it was happening, but it was the backside pressure off the twist that was able to come free. So maybe Caleb is distracted by the stun on one side, but then freedom from the backside hurts him.
Taylor to punt from his 13-yard line on the left hash. Puts his right foot in it, sends a rocket shot. Jaquan Jackson has to backpedal all the way to his 12-yard line with room to run. He sprints left to the 20. Gets by the first, not quite. I thought he got rid of our guy, but he could not escape him in the end. Nicely done by Daniel Hardy. Downfield, so don't let that speedster out of Tulane get by him. I thought he did, but he didn't, and he made a great open field tackle. We'll break after a 60-yard punt, 12-yard return for Jackson. It is 17-3 Tennessee. Their ball when we come back on the Bears Radio Network.
$2 million. The Verdoliak Law Group wins again for their clients. That's right. The Verdoliak Law Group recovered $2 million for a client who was injured in a truck accident. If you're injured, make sure to call the Verdoliak Law Group. Playing professional football, being on the radio for many years, I've had the opportunity to endorse many products and companies. But this is special. The Verdoliak Law Group, owned by close friends, has been helping people for 60 years. They've even taken care of my neighbors and friends. I truly believe in them. When you need a doctor, you look for experience and skill. The same goes for choosing a lawyer. The Verdoliak Law Group has recovered over $9 billion for clients and served more than 40,000 people. Whether it's personal injury, auto or truck accidents, wrongful death, or medical malpractice, call my friends at the Verdoliak Law Group. The Verdoliak Law Group has done great for my friends and neighbors. They will do great for you, too. Call them today at 844-4VLG-LAW.
I never knew owning a gourmet Italian pasta business could be this profitable.
Thanks to our Old National commercial banker.
That warehouse expansion loan?
Oh, and the help with our equipment leasing.
But still, gotta say, it seems like he loves the Italian pasta business more than we do.
La nuova attrezzatura ha reso il processo molto più efficiente. I mean, the new equipment, it makes it so much more efficient.
Really dedicated commercial bankers.
Sorry, got a little carried away there.
Another reason to choose Old National Bank. Get old. Member FDIC.
New cars and old friends. The Autobarn Volkswagen of Countryside, where friendly car professionals provide the highest quality vehicles at the best prices. 3 generations of automotive experience matched with state-of-the-art facilities. They've been at the heart of the Countryside community for over 20 years. Sure, a lot's changed, but their purpose hasn't. Loyalty lasts a lifetime at Autobarn VW. It's the best of both worlds. Every possible convenience, along with exceptional service and price. The Autobarn Volkswagen of Countryside. Shop online at VWofChicagoland.com.
Lance Briggs in studio, Monday, 9:30 with Captain Jay Hood.
Welcome back to the Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana, second half, 17-3. The Tennessee Titans the lead in the ball. You know, I just glanced at it, but the average field start for the Bears drives in the first half was the Bears 48 by virtue of a couple of drives that started in plus territory, and it kind of just got wasted away.
A couple of great punt returns they wasted, a great kickoff return they wasted, and, you know, it's just a veteran, not a veteran defense, but a veteran defensive personnel.
9 completions for 67 yards in the first half for Will Levis. He brings a man in motion. Now back the other way is Ridley. Play fake, and he hands it off up the middle. It's Pollard. He's met and driven down to the ground. Jaquan Brisker had a bear hug. Won't get much there, but overall in the first half, over 115 yards rushing for the Tennessee Titans. 2 or 3 on that first snap run to start their third quarter.
You know, a lot of pre-snap movement. They try to get the defense in a guessing game. They got the motion coming towards the right-hand side of the offense all well. They know they're going to hand it off back to the left. And if you do get defenders one step in a blockable position, that can open the hole.
Right to left for Levis, empty spread. 2 to the left, 3 to the right for the Tennessee Titans. Safeties are spread deep. Corners are off the ball across the board, giving a little cushion here. And the snap is back against a 4-man rush. Levis with time, throws, hits Burks, hip check, bounces off that hit, though. And they could not put him down to the ground. I believe that was Byard on the hit. Pick up of 3. 11:30 to go, third quarter. It is 3rd down and 5. Be nice to get him off the field and get nice field position again and get back to work.
You know, Burke 6'2", 225. For a wide receiver, that's still a big body. And, you know, I know it's not the size of a tight end. However, when you got a smaller guy, a defensive back trying to tackle a bigger wide receiver, sometimes they do bounce off for 3 yards.
Brisker and Edwards collaborated in the end as Levis puts Tyjae Spears on his left hip. Bunch set triangle to the right. Play clock to 3 for Levis. Got to hurry. He's clapping his hands. Gets the ball. Strong rush. Levis steps up against that pressure up the middle to the 30, to the 35. He's whacked shoulder high at around the 38-yard line by Tremaine Edmonds. But Will Levis does what he sees, takes what he sees, and that is an open invitation to run down the middle. And the pressure got wide. It picks up 8 and a first down.
I feel bad that the crowd isn't into the game, that we can hear the clapping of the quarterback to initiate the snap, that he needs it urgently. And if, you know, they make a big play, the crowd gets into this, then all of a sudden that clap maybe makes these guys take too much time on the play and the clock runs out.
3 for 32 rushing for Will Levis. Single set back to his left, bunch set left and out of the fake of the draw play. They hand it off on the end around to Burks. Penetration by Walker, finished off by Jalen Johnson. He'll lose yards on that. So a lot of misdirection, a lot of movement, a little show game going on by the Tennessee Titans head coach and play caller Brian Callahan.
Right. Again, it's all about deception. If they feel that they can deceive the defense or make them hesitate and guess where the ball ultimately is going to be, then that could possibly open up. But DeMarcus Walker, good effort, good discipline upfield. You missed the tackle, but Jalen was able to come in and support.
Loss of 5. Hopkins out to the near side, cushioned by Stevenson. 2 receivers stacked inside the numbers to the right. Tight end left side of the line on the back next to Will Levis. 2nd and 15, takes the snap, drifts back, pressure coming. Billings chasing him down, gets him at the last second. He gets the ball away. It is loose, and the Bears recover, but they will call an incomplete.
Yeah.
Billings with the big hit on the quarterback. Checking down Will Levis, big 97, and an injured Tennessee Titan. Is that one of their offensive linemen or their tight end? One of the two. 3rd down and 15 coming up, but Billings with a nice pressure there. And another big defensive play brought to you by Benny's Beverage Depot. Don't miss the Benny's touch of the game coming up in the 4th quarter. Benny's, the official champagne provider of the Chicago Bears Radio Network. And Tommy, we'll say it a million times. If you can't find it at Benny's,
it's not worth drinking.
Probably not worth drinking. So they tend to a Tennessee Titan on the field.
Operator, can you please reset the game clock to 9 minutes and 21 seconds?
They are breaking. So we will take a break. 17-3 Titans here in the 3rd quarter. 9:21 remaining on the Bears Radio Network.
In football, success is about team effort, and the same is true for your hair. At Great Clips, they save your haircut details in clip notes, so every member of the highly skilled team knows exactly how to create your signature look. And with our easy-to-use app, you can check in from anywhere and get a ready next text when you're up next for a cut. It's the confidence of a great haircut, delivered by a team you trust. Download our app today. Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
Miller Lite is brewed with great taste and only great taste.
The Miller Brewing Company would like to issue a correction. Miller Lite is brewed to be less filling. What are you doing here?
Miller Lite tastes great.
Look, I'm just reading the script. It says less filling.
That's not what my script says.
Well, mine says.
We'd like to apologize for the previous announcers. Miller Lite is in fact less filling and tastes great. Time to shine, legal guy.
Celebrate responsibly. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Beer. 96 calories and 3.2 grams carbs per 12 ounces. Fewer calories and carbs than premium regular beer.
This is Jeff Joniak here to tell you about Ego Power Plus. Ego is the #1 rated brand in cordless outdoor power. Take it from me. I love the 22-inch Select Cut self-propelled lawnmower. It cuts my lawn in a single charge. Ego delivers the power and performance of gas, but without the noise, fuss, or fumes. Ego's patented 56-volt arc lithium battery technology is the heart and soul of the system and what powers game-changing torque needed for demanding jobs. Learn more at egopowerplus.com. Ego, power beyond belief.
What would you do with $1 million? Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana wants to give you the chance to find out in our $1 million giveaway. Earn July 1st through December 27th. Then join us each Friday for your chance to win a grand finale spot for a 1 in 500 chance to be the guaranteed winner of $1 million. The $1 million giveaway, exclusively at Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana. Must be 21. See Players Club for complete details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
Every Bears game on FM 100.3 HD2 ESPN Chicago.
Jeff Joniak, Tom Bear, big 3rd down and 15. Can't let him get this on 3rd down and long. 17-3 Titans right to left. 9:21 to go, 3rd quarter. Jeff and Tom and J-Mac from Soldier Field. 4-man rush for the Bears. Spread wide. Snap back. The throw, Levis. Pressure coming. It holds. Throws deep down the left sideline. Incomplete. Way out of bounds. Ridley with Stevenson defending and safety help over the top from Kevin Byard. It is 4th and 15. The Bears get the Titans off the field on the deep shot by Levis.
Nice rush on the inside there. Put immediate pressure on Will Levis. He knew he didn't have time to survey the receivers downfield. He had to make an anticipated throw to see if he can put it in the right place. It happened to go out of bounds.
And a punt. Stonehouse back deep to our left. DeAndre Carter. Pressure blocked on the ground. Picked up to the 10, to the 5, to the end zone for the touchdown on the block punt by the Bears. Jonathan Owens, welcome to Chicago. touchdown on the scoop and score. We'll get the block in a moment. And the Bears get much-needed points on the Tennessee Titans. The first touchdown of the year comes by way of special teams.
I don't want to say that was a gold medal play.
It was.
But that was a gold medal play.
Nicely done. When that ball's bouncing around, you tend to get a little hyper on the scoop, right? So it bobbles around, but not that time.
Those guys are such great athletes, though. They can run, scoop, and score. For an offensive, defensive lineman, you have a tough time, picking up the ball and keeping your feet moving forward.
Daniel Hardy getting credit for the block. 2 big special teams plays in this second half for Hardy. Extra point up by Santos, up and through. 17-10, and now we got a new ball game at Soldier Field with 9:07 to go. Third quarter. We keeping it here, or we keeping it here? How about that? I
don't know when the last time punt, scoop, and score that you called in your career. And it's such an unexpected play, but at this moment in time, in the third quarter, 9:07 left in the game, enormous.
Well, it happened at Tennessee, believe it or not, in 2012. Blocked by Sherrick McManus. Just spoke to him last night. Corey Wooten with a 5-yard return for the touchdown. Sherrick McManus said, hey, are they still talking about me in Chicago?
We are.
They are. Before we get to J-Mac, let's pause for station ID on the Bears Radio Network.
This is the new home of the Bears, ESPN Chicago, WMVP, WTVC HD2, Chicago.
That touchdown brought to you by Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana, located 30 minutes from Soldier Field, I-80-94 exit 6. We'll get to J-Mac in a moment. First, the kickoff by Santos with 9:07 to go, third quarter. J.O. with the T.O. and score. Kick is on the short side of the 5. 10-15, Turf Snake, get him down. Yep, he stumbled and crossed the 30 as Jaquan makes a nice return. Jackson after that kickoff. And now our Old National Bank sideline report and Jason McKee.
As a football player, you got to find a way to impact the game. Yes, Daniel Hardy may not be starting at defensive end, but he's been a menace on special teams so far today. You get the block, and Jonathan Owens picks that thing up like a shortstop and takes it to the house like he should.
That band score to the T.
That play by Hardy earlier in the game, his angle of anticipation to know exactly where he's supposed to be, that's part of the play that's impressed me most.
Now you got the crowd stirred up, and Will Levis goes to work. From his 31-yard line, right to left. Running back in there is Tony Pollard. Now they put him under center. He'll take and turn and give the Pollard off the left side. Walker in pursuit. Penalty marker is T.J. Edwards and finishes him off in front of the Bears bench, crossing the 30. We'll check the flag. Looks like it's on the Tennessee Titans.
I liked about it, but they brought a blitz from the offense.
Penalty on Peter Skoronsky out of Maine South.
They brought a blitz from the offensive right-hand side, and that made the play one-dimensional. But then there was more bodies where the point of attack was going to have to be sustained for that play to be successful. So nice call on the defense to bring pressure to force the position of the play.
1st and 20 to the 21-yard line. Tennessee with Levis in at quarterback. Pollard, the ex-Cowboy, at his left hip. To the near side is DeAndre Hopkins. 2 receivers to the right. 4-man front for the Bears. Snap to Levis. Looking in a tight pocket. Throws the slant. A patient throw. Waited for that to develop. It's Pollard on T.J. Edwards across the 25 to the 29-yard line. Catch made. Pollard very good in the passing game in his career. Pollard with 325 yards after the catch on 67 targets a year ago. Picks up 8 right there. 2nd and 12.
But it was an instant away from being sacked by Montez Sweat. It's just that the timing.
Wild, the tight end, left side of the line. 2 receivers stacked right, 2 to the left. 8 on the play clock. Levis takes the snap. Another strong rush by Billings. Forces Levis up in the pocket, and he throws it away to the bench. Billings with 2 strong rushes. Collapsing the pocket. Levis picking himself off the ground as well as Montez Sweat got to him as well. And it's 3rd down and long. Oh, yeah. Key point in the game, folks. Key point in the game.
Billings, the rusher, is really impressing me because I didn't think Billings would really be the rusher that he is the run stopper. But You win your block, you win your rush immediately, and all of a sudden you're in the eyes of the quarterback, and he's got to adjust.
Levis, 11 of 20, just 77 yards, needs 12 on third down from his 29. Places in an uproar. Boyd, the receiver to the right, picked up by Gordon Tight. Snap is back, four-man rush, pressure coming, and down goes Levis. Sack made on the play by Javon Dexter Sr., and the Bears celebrate with the South End Zone fans here at Soldier Field. 3rd and 12, sack of 5. It's 4th down, and Stonehouse will punt it back to the Bears.
And that's what we got Javon Dexter for, being able to use that long, lengthy body, laterally upfield, get his hands up in the passing lane. But if you can convert into sacks, that's even better.
34th consecutive road game the Titans have allowed a sack. Stonehouse inside his 10, had the last one blocked. Chest high snap, this time no pressure, sends up a rocket shot. DeAndre Carter settles under it at his 21. He's going to run right. A little hesitation, move to the 25, gets by one man to the 30. He's hit at the 35, glances off that blow. Penalty marker as well is down. And DeAndre Carter. And a little fisticuffs now with Daniel Hardy and some angry Titans. And a penalty marker again flies after that. Right. Or are they just trying to make it aware that that's the case?
Well,
7:02
there's a
to go on
flag
the
right
third.
next to the Tennessee sideline. Then there's another flag on the...
During the return, the legal block in the back, receiving team number 92. 10-yard penalty. Chicago keeps the ball, first down, timeout.
So you do something really well, and that time you get hit with a penalty on a nice return with 7:02 to go in the third. It's the yin and yang of the National Football League. 17-10 Titans, Bears ball when we come back on the Bears Radio Network.
Our patient Mike had blood clots deep in his lungs that were putting his heart under major duress. Using a minimally invasive procedure pioneered by our team, we were able to clear them.
Top ranked in Illinois for heart and vascular by U.S. News and World Report, Northwestern Memorial Hospital used tiny balloons to widen the vessels in his lungs, the first in Illinois to master this breakthrough method.
As Mike's nurse, I'm proud to have helped him breathe freely again.
Northwestern Medicine, better.
I'm Chicago personal injury lawyer Jim Morisi. Even when we're careful, other people's negligence can threaten our futures. As one of Illinois' most successful injury firms, winning the most complex personal injury and workers' compensation cases is what we do. Consultations are always free. Visit us at MorisiLongo.com. That's MoriciLongo. Morisi Longo and Associates. We're there when you need us.
Hi, this is Dave Musial, owner of Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, Electric. You've seen those free furnace ads, or those free with the purchase of any air conditioner. Well, we all know those are too good to be true. At Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, Electric, we give an upfront, honest price. And I personally guarantee to beat any buy one, get one free offer by $1,000. Guaranteed. That's right. Any free furnace offer, I'll beat it by $1,000. Guaranteed. So call today.
For all the right reasons, call 866-4 Seasons.
With 3 locations to serve Chicagoland, Advantage Chevrolet gives you so much more. Visit and see the amazing inventory and savings at Advantage Chevrolet Hodgkins. And Advantage Chevrolet values your time. They'll have you in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they'll make your first car payment. That's right. Drive off in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they will make your first car payment. Visit AdvantageChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Must mention offer upon arrival before negotiation. Restrictions apply. Ask dealer for details.
This is the Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana, second half.
Yeah, things are popping here at Soldier Field now. Bears have scored the last 10 points. Santos before the break, a field goal, and then a scoop and score off a block punt by Daniel Hardy, by Jonathan Owens. Tom's reference to a gold medal play to Simone Biles. I'm sure she's here watching and celebrating. A touchdown by Owens at 21 yards. Now Caleb Williams, to this point, 9 of 18, 65 yards and sacked twice. Let's check in from here. He's a gutsy player, and he's very calm. First snap, it's a toss to Swift. Nowhere to go, and the Titans bring him down behind the line of scrimmage. Tough going to the ground game right now for the Bears offensively.
Well, they got 2 big bodies. They got Jeffrey Simmons and Tavondre Sweat on the inside, so the Bears don't feel comfortable that they can get a lot of movement on the interior, so they're trying those exterior runs. You got to commit to an exterior run. It's not something that you can reverse your field and come back. You got to see what's offered to you, commit to it, and then try to get out of it what you can. If you go out there and you lose that 4 yards, you're fighting an uphill battle. The Bears haven't been very successful on second down today.
Sippins, the tackle, 6 carries and 3 yards. Here's the snap to Caleb Williams. Throws off target for Swift. A little short corner out to the near side with Harold Landry III, the outside linebacker, dropping into coverage. So Swift, 6 carries, 3 yards. He had a first snap run of 6 yards.
Yeah, you need some vertical threat here, because when you get those horizontal passes that maybe only gain a yard or two, it's going to set you up for sometimes an unmakeable third down.
And it is 3rd down and 13 for the Bears at their 22. Short gun, back to his left. Caleb Williams with trips to the right, single receiver to the left. Tight coverage at the top of the field, soft on the near side, and cushion on the slot. Safeties are back deep in cover 2. Snap is back, strong rush. Caleb's throw incomplete for Rome Odunze, middle of the field at the 31-yard line. A low throw, and Odunze tried to grab it, could not. It is 4th down and a quick 3-and-out after that nice defensive stop by the Bears. Got the Titans off the field.
Tennessee had 5 guys on the line of scrimmage, including 1 linebacker. That linebacker on the line of scrimmage, he dropped out in the linebacker at the second level blitz. So it's just making these guys continue to guess on their protection responsibilities.
And the punt, once again, the blonde bomber. Taylor sends up a rocket again. Jaquan Jackson under it at his 28-yard line, and he's met, slips off a tackle, and then a second, and then a third. And it was the 4th guy in to twist him down to the ground and make the tackle, and that is Blasingame.
It's going to be a face mask
on the Bears.
Yep.
So a little shifty 5'9", 188. His uncle, Ed Reed, the Hall of Fame safety. Yes, Jaquan Jackson. 4.42 speed.
All-time great player.
Yep. Has a punt return touchdown in his college career.
During
49
return,
yards on the punt.
Legal block in the back. Receiving team number 15.
Even better.
10-yard penalty. Tennessee keeps the ball.
What looked like a face mask, or maybe they just flat out missed it, Tommy.
I thought Josh Blackwell, initial tackler, had a grab of the face mask.
All right, we're going to take a break here in the third. Bears down 7. 17-10 with 5:59 to play in the third of the Bears Radio Network.
Your company can save money by becoming more energy efficient. In fact, the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program can help your business find up to 35% in energy savings, resulting in lower energy costs. At ComEd, we're not just moving toward a clean energy future. We're powering the future of your business. Sign up for your free facility assessment at ComEd.com/poweringbiz. Terms and conditions apply. Offers are subject to change. Actual savings will vary by customer's usage and rate. The ComEd Energy Efficiency Program is funded in compliance with state law.
Some people like A and others like B. At BMW, we prefer X. Like the dynamic X3, meant for ultimate exploration. The X5, built to conquer even the most difficult paths. Or the pinnacle of comfort and luxury, the X7. And since every X-Range vehicle is packed with performance and versatility, you'll always get the best of X. The BMW X-Range. Your next X-Venture starts here. Take advantage of exceptional lease and finance offers today.
Is the sauce ready, Chef?
Yes, Chef. Almost, Chef.
Ah! Oh, no!
Running a commercial business comes with risk. When the unexpected happens, you need a partner by your side to manage it. Ings Insurance Agency can help you protect your dream of owning and running a business. Meet with Ings and they will listen and learn about what keeps you up nights and help you handle the risks. IngsInsurance.com. Let them help make risks bearable. Tito's handmade vodka on game day? Pour me in, coach. From a seat in the stands to the best seat on the couch, root for your favorite team with your favorite team spirit. No matter who's on your roster, lineup, or lucky jersey, make Tito's your first-round bottle pick. Whose house? Tito's house. Find cocktail recipes for every fan at Tito'sVodka.com. 40% alcohol by volume, namely 80 proof. Crafted to be savored responsibly.
Every Bears game on FM 100.3 HD2 ESPN Chicago.
190 yards for the Titans today through this point of the game. 5:59 to go in the third. The Bears with just 54 yards of offense. They trail 17-10. The Titans backed up to their 21-yard line after that punt by Tory Taylor. First out of 10. They come out right to left. Levis's passing numbers, nothing to write home about, but they had a good running game in that first half. Pollard and Tajay Spears. Will they lean back into it as they send Ridley in motion? And out of the draw, it's Pollard. Bottled up, though. Taylor was the first to get him, and then they had some backside help as well. Darrell Taylor and company limit him to a 1-yard loss.
You know, they go to the line of scrimmage, call 2 plays. They have a player, Ridley, go in motion, sees what the coverage is, and then he sticks with the initial play called. I think if he would have saw a difference in the coverage that he was expected, he might have gone downfield and try a big play attempt to either Hopkins or Ridley.
We're going to credit TJ Edwards with that tackle. 2nd and 11 now from the 20. Bears have Taylor perched in a 2-point stance. Montez Sweat top of the field in a 3-point stance. They're coming as Levis throws right side. First target and catch of the day for DeAndre Hopkins, the active leader in catches in the NFL. Shoved out of bounds by Tyreek Stevenson. That's 163 consecutive games with a catch. 3rd longest in NFL history to start a career, but coming in with an MCL of some sort, but has not basically been window dressing up until that point.
Is this his 3rd team? Was it Houston, Arizona, and now it's amazing when you see a guy that accomplished that he doesn't find a home at a team and make a career out of it.
A lot of receivers move, man. They change addresses, especially lately. 3 of 9 on 3rd down. Levis and company need 3 yards. Takes the snap. Strong rush. It's picked up. They throw the crosser. Great tackle in the open field by Tremaine Edmonds on Spears. Now the question is, where are they going to mark that football? Looks like no gain, which would mean 4th and 1 at the 30-yard line. And the Tennessee Titans are going to bring in that punt unit.
That's defensive commitment right there by Tremaine Edmonds, because he knew that he was taking the proper angle, but he was going to have to bring force with it. And as he met the ball carrier, the receiver, he was able to completely take him off his feet with no advanced yardage.
Tremendous play. You're going to jot that one down as well. The Bears defense getting the Titans off in a 3-and-out. Stonehouse at his 15-yard line. High snap. No pressure. Kick in the air. DeAndre Carter going to have to back up all the way to the 11-yard line on the near side. Hash gets by the first wave. The second wave gets him at around the 24, 23-yard line. But, boy, he's been adding up some math here. 13 on that punt return off a 59-yard Stonehouse punt. So Caleb Williams trying to shake off this early start as an NFL quarterback. 3:46 to go in the 3rd quarter. He'll go to work left to right from the 24-yard line.
You know, there's plenty of time. Shane Waldron, you know, he doesn't have to be in a hurry-up mental mode. He can understand what he's been practicing, either in the initial script or the other plays that he's put in the playbook, and try to get the offensive players to complement Caleb.
He's 1 electric play from tying the game.
Yeah.
2 plays of double digits for the Bears. That's it today. Motion more. Snap and a play fake. He's got to get rid of it because right in his face was the former Minnesota Viking there to put his hands in his direction. James Lynch off the practice squad, just signed this week by Tennessee, who came into this game with only 4, if I'm not mistaken, 4 or 5 defensive linemen. That's it.
That same play, we saw Caleb, you know, shake the defensive lineman and get him out of position and throw a completion. That time, the defensive line was disciplined.
2nd and 10, empty spread, 3 left, 2 right. Safeties drift back. Caleb taps the football, scanning. Now going to try to move in the pocket to his near side. Sets and throws incomplete to the near side against the coverage of Snead. Throwing in the direction of DJ Moore. It is 3rd and 10.
One thing I talked about, you and I talked about it on the podcast stuff, is protection discipline. And I think the Bears offensive line is getting a lesson in that right now. You got to make sure that you understand Caleb is not looking to run downfield. He wants to throw the ball. And Darnell Wright did a really nice job of making an initial block, readjusting his body position, staying legal, and extending that protection.
Adunze left, Everett left wing. Jogging in motion right to left, DJ Moore to the numbers. 3rd down and 10. Caleb 1 of 8, 12 yards throwing in the second half. Goes back to work again. Dodging trouble, keeps it alive, rolling to his right, going to keep at the 25. Nice cut on the defender, broke some ankles, and he gets a 1st down scramble to the 35-yard line. A pickup of 11 on 3rd and 10 for Caleb Williams. There were bodies on their back on that one from the push by the offensive line of the Tennessee Titans, but it also created an opening for Caleb. He ran right and scrambles for 11. 1st and 10. Goes back to work from his 35-yard line right hash. Going to give it to Homer on the run. Homer buries a shoulder into the safety on that play. and he got the better of him, a pickup of 6, Tommy.
Nice 6-yard run because Jeffrey Simmons guessed wrong. He took an inside path on Ryan Bates. Ryan Bates was able to get his hands behind his back, push him down the line of scrimmage. Homer read it immediately.
Homer against Hooker, and Homer won that battle. 2nd and 4, the 41-yard line of the Bears. Here's a blitz by the Titans. Quick throw. Turns around. Allen catch at the 40-45, and he gets a first down near the 49 or 8-yard line of the Bears. Brought down by McCreary, the nickel. Pickup of 7. And now after a 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 incompletions, the first completion for Caleb Williams in this, second completion of the third quarter, but this drive's moving now. First down at 10 of the 48. Bears down 7. Coming up on 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Trips to the right. Keenan Allen along with Dunze to the left side of the field. 4-man rush, back to throw. Left side, caught, pitch and catch. Keenan Allen a grab, gets knocked out of bounds in front of the Titans bench. Keenan Allen the grab, and it moves the sticks even more, and a first down for the Bears. They've got some rhythm now, Tommy.
Exactly, Jeff. They got rhythm. 2 beautiful passes in a row, put in a catchable position for the offensive player, and then you see the results because.
2nd and 2. Good down to work with from the 44 of the Titans. Williams going to fake a throw, right hand off Homer up the middle, and he meets a man and blows him over for a first down to the 40 of the Titans. So a quick rhythm and completions and nice runs as DeAndre Carter and DeAndre Swift enter the lineup with Mercedes Lewis and Blasingame.
Even though that was a simple run, there's a lot of discipline to it because you saw the initial fake by Caleb, and he had to know that the running back was going to be in position to make the handoff no matter what the defense was doing. And it was a second down that converted into a first down, but still, short play, a lot of discipline.
8th play of the drive. A minute to go in the third quarter. Bears left to right. Play clock at 8. Direct snap to Swift. They fake the end around. Swift gets some room, and he gets down near the 35-yard line. And so misdirection of their own from the offensive play caller, Shane Waldron. Darnell Wright shaking off his left wrist after taking a little pop there. Gain of 5 on that play. And the Bears at the 35.
A little shake-up. Now the defense has got to be talking amongst themselves. Hey, if they go back to a Wildcat, this is what we'll do. And I'm not saying they'll ever go back to it again, but then you got conversations started in the defensive coaching room, both up at the booth and down on the field.
Adunze, DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, set to the left, staggered. Tight end right side of the line, Cole Kmet. Running back is Swift. Motion now left to right, Keenan Allen. Snap handoff. Swift in trouble, and down he goes. Good work by Sebastian Day, Jackson Day, or Joseph Day, I should say. 3-name player makes the stop, and it's 2-yard loss. 3rd down and 7 now. The final play of the third quarter here at Soldier Field.
This is the end of the third quarter.
Still a 17-10 Tennessee Titan lead. Bears get their first touchdown of the day and the season, and a 21-yard block punt return by Jonathan Owens here in the third quarter. We got a ball game. Come on back for the fourth on the Bears Radio Network.
$2 million. The Verdoliak Law Group wins again for their clients. That's right. The Verdoliak Law Group recovered $2 million for a client who was injured in a truck accident. If you're injured, make sure to call the Verdoliak Law Group. Playing professional football, being on the radio for many years, I've had the opportunity to endorse many products and companies. But this is special. The Verdoliak Law Group, owned by close friends, has been helping people for 60 years. They've even taken care of my neighbors and friends. I truly believe in them. When you need a doctor, you look for experience and skill. The same goes for choosing a lawyer. The Verdoliak Law Group has recovered over $9 billion for clients and served more than 40,000 people. Whether it's personal injury, auto or truck accidents, wrongful death, or medical malpractice, call my friends at the Verdoliak Law Group. The Verdoliak Law Group has done great for my friends and neighbors. They will do great for you, too. Call them today at 844-4VLG-LAW.
Right now at Old National, we have a $450 checking bonus.
Sign me up. But why is that hockey player standing there?
I'm here for the checking.
Well, for a bonus that big, bring on the checking!
Sir, no need to brace yourself against the wall.
It's bank checking.
I knew that.
Earn up to a $450 bonus when you open a checking account and complete qualifying activities within 90 days of account opening. Another reason to get old. Old National, where relationships and results matter. Member FDIC. Additional restrictions apply. Offer valid through October 31st, 2024. Visit oldnational.com/checking.
Ready for a luxurious and reliable driving experience? Visit Bill Jacobs Auto Group for premium brands like BMW, Volkswagen, Mini, Jaguar, and Land Rover. Enjoy our Bill Jacobs Total Mile Protection Warranty. A 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty on every new car. Trust us to provide the peace of mind you deserve. Start your journey at BillJacobs.com. At Bill Jacobs, the cars bring you in, and the experience brings you back.
Every Bears game on FM 100.3 HD2 ESPN Chicago.
Welcome back to the Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana, second half. Bears down 7. Third down and 7 upcoming for Caleb Williams and company. 37-yard line of Tennessee territory. We're in the fourth quarter of a one-score game. Hey, welcome to the NFL. That's the way Fake by Levis. Going to throw it right to Vanette. He is hammered. Boy, Edwards covers a lot of ground, man. Sideline to sideline range. Makes the tackle. Limits him to a 3-yard catch and run. 2nd down and 7 upcoming.
One thing I like about Edwards and Tremaine Edmonds is that once they see the ball carrier, the receiver that catches the ball in front of them, then they speed up so they can deliver even more of a ferocious hit than if they would have just stayed at and maintained their pace.
Team leading 12 tackles, 2 for loss for TJ Edwards. Under center, Will Levis. Play clock winding down to 7. Brings a man in motion to the near side. Slot right. Bears shift fire to a deep safety. Snap and a handoff. Pollard up the middle. Weaving through trouble. He'd get across the 40 to the 43 or 4. That's a nice slippery move by Tony Pollard as Burks gets tangled up, ripping the face mask at one of the Bears defenders, and that is Tyreek Stevenson. They break it up. 1st down run of 11 yards.
You know, one thing about that, they brought a blitz from the offensive to the offensive left-hand side from the Bears defense. That means when Pollard got the handoff, he was committed to the point of attack. And as he got to the line of scrimmage, the point of attack open, and you saw what he was able to get out of that run.
Edwards and Dexter on the stop. 12 carries, 77 yards now for Pollard. 1st down out of the I formation. Motion to the left. Ridley. Here's a pitch out right from Levis. And a run by Pollard. He runs into the chest of Stevenson. And he is gathered up by Dexter Sr. and Edwards. They are all over the place. Dexter with a sack today. 2nd down and 5 after that 5-yard run. 2 minutes gone by. 4th quarter at Soldier Field. 17-13 Titans.
You know, Tennessee's letting some rushers come free because they believe they can get the ball into the hands of the running back in a position where that defensive lineman is not able to readjust, and we've seen it happen to him a couple times.
Underneath his center, Lloyd Cushenberry the third is Will Levis. Brings Ridley in motion left now back the other way to form a triangle of receivers. He takes the snap. Pollard stops his feet and is gobbled up by the Bears front wall. Stopping those feet did the trick, and coming up off the bottom of the pile, once that uncovers, is big 97, Andrew Billings.
Right.
Having himself a game, Tom.
You make a running back stop their feet at the point of attack, then the defense is going to win that play. And that's one thing about Andrew Billings. He is a big, strong man. If he creates a stalemate, a lot of time the defense has enough athletes so they can surround him and help him.
Good pressure, 2nd tackle. 2x2 and a tight end for the Tennessee Titans. Make that 2x2 with a tight end. 3rd down and 6. Snap is back. Pressure coming. Taylor hits it from behind. Ball is out. On the ground. Battle for it. Sweat and company trying to get it. And the Bears got it at the very end. It is recovered by the Bears. That skin of the pig, slippery as can be. And TJ Edwards comes up with a football. Bears are going to be inside the 35-yard line of the Tennessee Titans. Matt Eberflus's defense comes home with a big play in the 4th quarter, down 4.
How about the fight for that football, though, Jeff? You see when that thing starts bouncing around, what they're going to do to finally try to get control of it. It is probably the 5th guy that touched it actually came up with it.
Slippery little devil. 31-yard line. Make them pay. Make them pay. 31-yard line. 1st and 10, right to left. They put Caleb Williams under center. Safety's back for the Titans. Corners up tight. Motion man is Adunze. Rolling, stopping, now throwing, and it's right into the chest of Arden Key. Oh, yikes. Arden Key, a big, long outside linebacker in the path of the football. Several batted down by the Titans today on the Bears quarterback. 2nd down and 10.
6'5", 247 years in the league, so he's seen those types of misdirection screens before. Usually they say don't leave your feet, but he left his feet with perfect timing and was able to deflect it.
8th of his career, 8th deflection. 2nd down and 10, right to left, 31-yard line. Play clock to 10. Bears down and set. Shelton on the ball, waiting the snap from Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams calls for the ball. Sticks it in the belly of the back. DeAndre Swift trying to find something, and it's just slivers, and a penalty marker flies. He'll get inside the 30 to the 29. Not a whole lot there for DeAndre Swift across that front of the Tennessee Titans.
Well, you saw who was on the bottom of that tackle.
Offense number 65, 10-yard penalty, 2nd down.
Devondre Sweat, and that is a holding penalty on the Bears. Shelton gets the penalty, if I'm not mistaken.
Tavondre Sweat and Jeffrey Simmons have talked to the Bears sideline more than they've talked to each other in this game. And I think he's just trying to prove a point. You're going to try to run the ball right at me. And then you see it's same for Tennessee as it is for the Bears. You get the running back to adjust their feet in the backfield. A lot of time the defense is winning.
Swift empties. He'll be out beyond the numbers right. 3-by-2 formation. Williams takes the snap. Has time. Throws short left. DeAndre Carter, though, is drilled. They got a leg and put him down to the ground. Nothing after the catch there. And a nice tackle made by Diggs, the safety. That's a gain of 6 with 11 minutes to play in the game. 3rd and long coming up for the Bears. Diggs out of Texas in his 10th year, a 3-time Pro Bowler, 2021 and 22.
Going right to the line of scrimmage. Can you hold up protection long enough to get a first down?
Dunze and Everett out to the right. DeAndre Carter to the near side with DJ Moore. And a running back, DeAndre Swift. Caleb Williams checking, looking, making hand signals to his receivers left. Snap back, extra attacker coming. Caleb steps up against the pressure. Going to keep feet first slide. He'll hit the 31-yard line. They'll give him the 30, and he'll pick up 5. It'll be 4th down, and Santos to come out to tighten it a little more on these Titans.
I don't want to tighten it. I want to jump over the top of them and make them, chase me. And the defense did you a favor and got that turnover. Can they continue to do it and see if they can put the Bears in an opportunity to ultimately win this thing?
48-yard try for Cairo Santos. Line of scrimmage, the 30. The spot down will be around the 38-yard line. Taylor awaits, puts it down, swings his right leg. Santos sends it airborne. It is up, but it's good. We got a 1-point game at Soldier Field. 9:52 to play in the game. It is 17-16 Tennessee. A 4-play, 1-yard drive. But after the fumble recovery, the points count. A 1-minute and 52-second drive on the Bears Radio Network.
What would you do with $1 million? Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana wants to give you the chance to find out in our $1 million giveaway. Earn July 1st through December 27th. Then join us each Friday for your chance to win a grand finale spot for a 1 in 500 chance to be the guaranteed winner of $1 million. The $1 million giveaway, exclusively at Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana. Must be 21. See Players Club for complete details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
In football, success is about team effort, and the same is true for your hair. At Great Clips, they save your haircut details in clip notes, so every member of the highly skilled team knows exactly how to create your signature look. And with our easy-to-use app, you can check in from anywhere and get a ready next text when you're up next for a cut. It's the confidence of a great haircut, delivered by a team you trust. Download our app today. Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
With 3 locations to serve Chicagoland, Advantage Chevrolet gives you so much more. Visit and see the amazing inventory and savings at Advantage Chevrolet Hodgkins. And Advantage Chevrolet values your time. They'll have you in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they'll make your first car payment. That's right. Drive off in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they will make your first car payment. Visit AdvantageChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Must mention offer upon arrival before negotiation. Restrictions apply. Ask dealer for details.
So you call your virtual insurance company to ask a simple question about your policy, but now you're on hold listening to this music while you wait and wait. Auto Owners works with local independent agents who tailor coverage to meet your needs and pick up the phone when you call, because you shouldn't be on hold so long that you memorize the music. That's simple human sense.
Ask the Horton Group in Chicagoland if auto owners make sense for you.
Get more Sylvie and partner Tom Waddle weekdays 2 to 6.
Well, today the Bears offense has had trouble gaining traction. The defense has made some plays, good field position. Block punt return for a touchdown. Caleb Williams has thrown for 86 yards in his pro debut, but it's a 1-point game in the 4th. 9:52 to play, and the Titans will get the ball on this kickoff by Santos, who's got field goals today, 3 of them, 24, 50, and 48 yards. Here's the run up and the boot, end over end, and returnable. On the run up to the 5, to the 10, to the 20, to the 25. Hit at the 30 by Sanborn, then Badouge! Laying the hammer, Travis Homer. You thought it was bad enough that Sandberg hit you, and then here comes the repercussion from Travis Homer, a thick-bodied hard hitter on special teams and a core member. 30 yards on the return for DeQuan Jackson.
If you spin in place, expect to get hit hard from some angle, and that's exactly what happened there. You're not gaining ground. You're just trying to spin in traffic.
Are the Titans shaken by the Bears' defense? Bears with 16 unanswered to make it a 1-point game. Will Levis in at quarterback with 9 on the play clock. He'll take the snap, short set. Now going to gun it over the middle. It is caught. He hitched a couple of times, throws it on the seam, and a pass to Tyler Boyd. Talked about him in our pregame. Tyler Boyd, his excellence in the slot. That's his third target, second catch of the day for 14 yards.
You know, you're not
First
relying on protection there. You're relying on the ball getting out of the quarterback's hands into a short slant route instead of trusting your protection.
Vanette, the tight end, joins Boyd, left side of the formation, a tight trio. Now they pull off Westbrook Akine into the right slot. One back set, Potter take from center, give to Pollard, little hesitation, and whacked by TJ Edwards. Hit him hard. When TJ hits you, you go down. He doesn't miss tackles, or not very many. No gain. 2nd and 10. Under 9 to go in the game. 17-16 Tennessee.
TJ is most difficult when there's a combination block on the line of scrimmage where two offensive linemen are trying to work from a defensive tackle up to that linebacker level. TJ really stays in an unblockable position, but in a position to be able to make the tackle.
One touchdown pass by Levis today. A Conco, a 17-yarder. 2nd down and 10. He's in the gun. Pollard to his right. Receiver stacked inside the numbers, left to the right side, 2. Snap, stare down. Levis throws. Pass is caught by Boyd. Juggled for a minute on the pressure of Gordon, but he'll get to the 45-yard line. Stays in bounds. Clock winds. Approaching 8 minutes to play in the game. 4 on the game. It is 3rd and 6. 45-yard line. Tennessee left to right.
Bring out Coward, bring in Darrell Taylor, bring in Javon Dexter. So those guys play 1st and 2nd down. Now you bring in 2 fresh pass rushers along with DeMarcus Walker and Montez Sweat.
Levis, 16 completions for just 105 yards. Needs 6 right here. They are for the day 3 for 11 on 3rd down. Bears stack the line of scrimmage. Are they blitzing? They are. Gordon coming to. Levis swallowed up, gets rid of it at the last second, and it is intercepted. Down the sidelines to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, to the end zone. Tyreek Stevenson for the lead in the 4th quarter. Will Levis under heat just flipped it in the air. The easiest pick 6 you're going to find for Tyreek Stevenson. Bears 22-17 with 7:35 to go in the game. How about that, Matt Eberflus? He poured the blitz on, including nickel, Kyler Gordon, and Stevenson with the swipe and score here at Soldier Field. And this place is up for grabs.
You high-fiving fans out here, we're going to have to put up a little fence.
I'm telling you what. Telling you what. 5th career interception. Tyreek Stevenson down the far sideline into the north end zone.
Kind of a really bad decision by Will Levis because he had pressure. He was in the grasp of a defensive player and then just trying to flip it innocently out of bounds. And it was read perfectly, and you see what happened. That's a part of it.
43-yard return. Now going for 2. Snap to Clay. Throws left side. Swift in untouched. Nobody around, and Caleb Williams pumping the air with his fists, because no matter how it looks over the course of 4 quarters, in the end, the scoreboard tells the story. It's 24-17 Bears. They've got the lead with 7:35 to play in the game, and that Bears touchdown brought to you by Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana. This is the Bears Radio Network.
When I got sick, I spent years looking for answers, but it only took one conversation with my team at Northwestern Medicine to correct my misdiagnosis. I'm Daniel. When Parkinson's changed my life, so did my Spanish-speaking care team.
The Northwestern Medicine Parkinson's Disease and Movement Disorders Center offers specialized, culturally sensitive care. Their Spanish-speaking team was the first to provide Daniel with innovative treatment in the language he preferred. Northwestern Medicine. Better.
Miller Lite is brewed with great taste and only great taste.
The Miller Brewing Company would like to issue a correction. Miller Lite is brewed to be less filling. What are are you doing here?
Miller Lite tastes great.
Look, I'm just reading the script. It says less filling.
That's not what my script says.
Well, mine said.
We'd like to apologize for the previous announcers. Miller Lite is in fact less filling and tastes great. Time to shine, legal guy.
Celebrate responsibly. Milwaukee, Wisconsin beer. 96 calories and 3.2 grams carbs per 12 ounces. Fewer calories and carbs than premium regular beer.
Do you hear that? That is the sound of BMW performance without a single piston or cylinder. A generation of all-electric vehicles designed and built like no other. The BMW iX, i7, and i4 revolutionize every drive into a thrilling opportunity to feel the pure rush of BMW 100% electric. But isn't that what you'd expect from the ultimate electric driving machine? Take advantage of exceptional lease and finance offers today.
We all know going solar is a great way to help create a healthier, cleaner planet. But the first step is finding a solar solution that makes sense for you. You may have questions about cost and convenience. ComEd has answers and tools, like a solar calculator, to help you see all your options. You don't even need solar panels to benefit from solar power. You just need the right information. Go to comed.com/solar to find a solar solution that works for you.
Game day tailgate starts 4 hours before kickoff. ESPN Chicago.
21 unanswered points after Santos kicks a field goal before the half, and the Bears have lit this place on fire. As Santos will kick deep. 7-point game. Bears now in the lead for the first time. And Santos will kick from right to left.
Yeah, keep returning it. The kickoff coverage doing a nice job.
Here's the boot. Jaquan Jackson has to run out of it on the fly. The 5 to the 10 to the 15, middle of the field 20, 25 to the 30, and he is hit thigh high and driven down to the ground. Nicely done as the Bears bring in Elijah Hicks for that tackle on special teams. Just the way Matt Eberflus wants you to tackle. And Matt Eberflus, the defensive play caller, earning a lot of stripes here in this second half. They're playing really with their hair on fire.
This is
right
where
now.
you earn your stripes. They're 7:28. The Bears are up by one big play if the opponent got it. So you got the firepower, you got the pressure up front. Make sure you don't forget about the run, but make it uncomfortable for the quarterback.
Second career pick 6 by Levis. Pressure breaks pipes, and it did there. He made a bad mistake on the flip. Out of the shotgun, jacks the ball, stepping up against pressure, hit from behind, and he stays on his feet. Taylor almost rolled up on him when he kind of lowered his shoulder into the back of Levis. I wouldn't be surprised if he comes up limping, and he does.
I'm looking at a tomahawk chop there, Jeff.
Right.
I'm looking at from behind, strip that ball away from him. He's, not running carelessly, but you had a chance to strip it out of him.
Gain of 4 for Levis. 2nd and 6 on the day. Levis has run for 36. He's thrown for just 105. Threw a touchdown pass to Okonkwo. Pollard with a touchdown run. 2nd and 6. Pollard to his left right here. Receiver stacked near side. Snap, they're pulling Skoronski, gets the block. Pollard, though, is mugged and mauled by a bunch of Grizzlies. I mean, who's making noise in there but big number 93, big number 97. Lots going on for this Bears defense right now. They are feeling it right now.
Yeah, Billings, he's doing a great job against the run there. They bring him out on this 3rd down. They bring in bona fide pass rushers. They got 4 of them in there. Just let them see him, get loose. The crowd is unbelievably supportive and giving the defense a jump.
3 for 12 on 3rd down. The Titans need 5. 6 minutes to go in the game. In the shotgun. Bears rush with a stunt. Throws incomplete, intended for Ridley. Stevenson had a better crack at it. A lot of mustard on that missile, and it is 4th down, a 3-and-out forced, and now the Bears in command. 6 minutes and 3 seconds remaining in the game.
The Bears start with 6 men up at the line of scrimmage, so that means the offensive blockers have to identify their responsibility. Before the snap of the ball, they drop out 2 of them, and then the 4 are able to get pressure.
Byron Coward off the practice squad in one of those pressures and tackles. 6 minutes to go. Stonehouse, right foot, sends it in the air to DeAndre Carter. He's had a heck of a game. Going to let it bounce on 2. Takes it on the second hop. In trouble, trying to find a way to get out of that trouble, and he can't do it. Inside the 10.
I still agree with it because I think they might have been able to down it more inside the 10.
Yeah. Just the reversal. You always worry about, okay, they're going to be stripping now and stuff,
Correct.
the punch out and stuff. But the Bears get it, long field, 11-yard line. Got to play some mistake-free football here on out, Tommy. 5:49 to play. The Bears coming out of the south end at Soldier Field. Right to left with their first lead of the day, 24-17. Let's see how this plays in to Shane Waldron's hands and how the quarterback feels now playing with a lead.
That 2-point conversion was such an easy play for the Bears. Where is that play in regular offense?
Swift, the lone back, has not rushed for much. It's been tough going. End around. Coming to the near side. Looking for a block. Komet springs him. Here's DJ Moore to the 15, to the 20, and out of bounds. Cole Komet. Nicely done. On the edge. And a first down for the Bears. We'll get the math in a moment. Still in at right guard is Bates. Alternating today with Nate Davis. Picks up 14 yards. Tommy.
Nate Davis is down here on the sideline, and he's got his hand in his right helmet. They've been rotating these guys a little bit. Ryan Bates got a lot of snaps early in training camp and had a little bit of an injury, but back in the lineup. And listen, the competition on game day is good for the team overall.
First down and 10, 25-yard line. Backs to either side, including Bayless Jones. He'll take this pass. Caught at the 20. Bayless gets a block from Everett to the right side to the 31 or 2. Bayless Jones bangs into a bunch of bodies, including Roma Dunze, hit from behind. That is awful to see, but he shakes it off, limping a bit. Again, like those plays when bodies are falling over the back of legs, it's always nerve-wracking. Yeah. 4:45 to play in the game. If you're just joining us, Bears were down 17-0. They've scored 21 consecutive points and have taken the lead 24-17.
On the second, well, okay,
24 unanswered points.
Roma Dunze's breaking the huddle. It looks like he broke the huddle with no limp.
Bears have a bunch set to the left side and a one-back set. He'll get the toss. It's Swift. Blockers in front. Nicely done again by Cole Komet. Breaks a tackle, 40-45, into midfield and into Titans territory. Best run of the day for DeAndre Swift. They're starting to pound away at the Titans. Pickup of 19 and a Bears first down with 4-minute clock running here in the fourth quarter at Soldier Field.
The hurdle, the anticipated hurdle by a ball carrier, whether it's a receiver or running back, and you saw DeAndre Swift put it on display right there. Defenders that come up and make an undisciplined tackle and they duck their head and they think they're just going to be able to run into an offensive player. You see the athleticism of DeAndre Swift. What a carry, what a result.
8 for 20, then 1 for 20. Now 9 for 26. Here's the handoff. Swift again. Running hard. Blows right through L'Jarius Sneed on the edge. Corners that tackle are important to a defense. Timeout called by Tennessee. But that was DeAndre Swift laying the hammer down on L'Jarius Sneed. 24-17, Bears the lead. 3:29 to go here in the second half, a pickup of 4.
L'Jarius, so 6'1", 192, he's got to be confident, but when you look at the size of the running backs these days, again, you better hope that you get into a proper tackling position if you're going to take a blunt of the abuse.
A couple shout-outs, Tommy. You know who's listening in today? Kalen Hagel, first-year Creighton over there in Omaha. Appreciate you listening. I know you miss it all here, but I hope you're enjoying it. We're painting the picture for you. Your Bears are in front 24-17. And Johnny Knox, Alumni Weekend had the furthest to come. Alaska.
Really?
Because that's where he's now living. Wife has entered the military, and he is supporting her in that regard. They moved out to Alaska. Out of the shotgun, keeper Caleb Williams waiting for blocks to set up, and he just goes down just outside the 41-yard line. We'll call it the 42. Picks up a yard. Tennessee trying to save themselves a little comeback time. 24-17. They're trying to keep Santos out of range to make it a full 10-point lead at a minimum.
Johnny Knox, he did have a short career, but he's really well-loved around here. He was going to grow into a great NFL receiver, and I couldn't be happier for him than to support his wife in the the tough conditions of Alaska.
Right. The booth reviews this season brought to you by Northwestern Medicine. They're taking a second look. A second opinion is always a good idea. Get yours at Northwestern Medicine. I want to thank our crew. We got Little Z and Randy Flaws down at the sidelines. Paul Zarang up here spinning the dials in the booth. Doug Coletti, our expert statistician and director of research. And J Mac down at the sidelines. He'll be handling locker room interviews and players off the field as well.
our high school teams, me and J-Mac, we had a tough weekend. And my college team.
My college team did just fine. The Iowa State Cyclones with a win. 3rd down and 5 for Caleb. Takes the snap. Fires near side, and DJ Moore blown up. A horizontal throw, and it's McCurry, the nickel, bounced him back. So it is 4th down now. It's a loss on the play of 2. So 4th and 7. Clock is winding down to 3 minutes, and it's rolling. Bears going to keep the offense out there for the moment. Caleb. Go ahead, Tommy.
I don't think DeAndre Carter wants to. I don't think he should be your point of attack blocker.
4th down and 7. They're going to try to draw them. 2:50 and clock running. Caleb Williams in the gun. Back to his left. Trips to the right. Play clock down to 8. Making decisions as if they've got a play called. Keenan Allen in motion. Play clock to 2. Hard count. No snap. And they let it expire. All right. 2:33 left in the game, and that'll bring in Tory Taylor.
And giving him 5 extra yards.
Expertly get his weaponized leg to pin them in deep and give them a long field in a 7-point game.
Well, when you talk about the punter and the role of their importance, this is really field position for him, that he's got to have the best of his best type of versatile kicks to make sure you keep it in the field of play and create that fair catch or get it to harmlessly go out of bounds. Worst thing you'd want to do is kick it in the end zone and just give Tennessee some field position in this emergency status.
Jaquan Jackson back deep. Quote I read about Jaquan Jackson: plays as if a dog is chasing him. Oh, the dogs are chasing him now. Here's the punt high in the air up the elevator shaft, battling the sun. He makes the catch with the 9. Blackwell trying to give pursuit. Homer hits him, and Blackwell finishes him off. And a brigade of Bears plow him under to finish the job. Adman Mamiga also in there. Hicks, Herbert, names you'll hear all season long. Core special teamers. A 7-point game for the defense to put away. 2:20 to go in the game. 1 timeout left for the Tennessee Titans. And I would have to say, a shaken Will Levis at this point.
Let's hope so, because there's 2:20 left, and you get that desperation time. They have 1 timeout remaining, so that means 2-minute warning plus 1 other clock stoppage. It's got to continue. You look at they still have Billings in there in the middle. He's been putting some pressure if they do exclusively pass it. DeMarcus Walker, Montez Sweat, and is our 3rd guy, Javon Dexter Sr.
Just worry about the deep ball as well, because he's got a rocket arm. 1st down at 10 to the 18-yard line. Crowd on its feet, waving their white towels. Snap back. Levis hit hard throws. Caught Ridley on the other end. He'll bounce outside the 40 to the 43. Will Levis hung in there to the last possible second. Got walloped and completed the pass to Calvin Ridley. His 3rd catch of the day on 6 targets.
Well, they have, sideline routes initially, see if they can make a catch, get some distance out of it, get out of bounds, and stop the clock. And that was exactly what they did on that first route right there. And Levitt put it in a really favorable position for the receiver.
23 yards. 1st down at 10, 40-yard line, Tennessee territory on the right hash. Shotgun back. Big, strong push. They throw short. Caught. Immediately put down. Edwards having a day. Spears to the 42-yard line. T.J. Edwards allowing nothing after the catch. And that has been the case all day. Edwards now with 15 tackles as we arrive at the 2-minute warning. It is brought to you by Miller Lite. Tastes like Miller time, Bears fans. Bears have the lead 24-17 on the Bears Radio Network.
Steady. Don't worry. I got this.
Take it easy.
Oh, look. A bird. Running a commercial business comes with risk. When the unexpected happens, you need a partner by your side to manage it. Ings Insurance Agency can help you protect your dream of owning and running a business. Meet with Ings and they will listen and learn about what keeps you up nights. They'll develop a strategy to keep your staff and all creatures, safe and protected. IngsInsurance.com.
This is Jeff Joniak here to tell you about Ego Power Plus. Ego is the #1 rated brand in cordless outdoor power. Take it from me. I love the 22-inch Select Cut self-propelled lawnmower. It cuts my lawn in a single charge. Ego delivers the power and performance of gas, but without the noise, fuss, or fumes. Ego's patented 56-volt arc lithium battery technology is the heart and soul of the system and what powers game-changing torque needed for demanding jobs. Learn more at egopowerplus.com. Ego, power beyond belief.
With 3 locations to serve Chicagoland, Advantage Chevrolet gives you so much more. Visit and see the amazing inventory and savings at Advantage Chevrolet Bridgeview. And Advantage Chevrolet values your time. They'll have you in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they'll make your first car payment. That's right. Drive off in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they will make your first car payment. Visit AdvantageChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Must mention offer upon arrival before negotiation. Restrictions apply. Ask dealer for details.
What would you do with $1 million? Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana wants to give you the chance to find out in our $1 million giveaway. Earn July 1st through December 27th. Then join us each Friday for your chance to win a grand finale spot for a 1 in 500 chance to be the guaranteed winner of $1 million. The $1 million giveaway, exclusively at Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana. Must be 21. See Players Club for complete details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
Get the Chicago Bears podcast on the ESPN Chicago app.
Jeff Joniak, Tom Thayer. The Bears are in the lead by 7. They were down 17-0. Santos 3 field goals, a Stevenson pick 6, and Owens a 21-yard block punt return. As Tom said, a gold medal effort.
Now let's see a gold medal effort.
Biles. Yeah,
gold medal effort here. The last 2 minutes of this game. That's what we need. That's the most important time right now.
2nd and 8, 42-yard line. Tennessee left to right. Will Levis in the shotgun. Back to his right. 2 right, 2 left. Snap back. Stun up front. Picked up. They throw right, incomplete behind Ridley. Never turned around. Coverage and blanket coverage at that by Tyreek Stevenson, who's got his first NFL touchdown. We'd like to welcome all the Bears fans listening in Evansville, Indiana, on ESPN 97.7 The Ref, and in Galesburg in 92.7 FM The Laser. Thank you for your support of Bears football on the Bears Radio Network. 3rd and 8.
Almost looked like that was supposed to be a back shoulder throw.
Yeah.
And the receiver thought it was going to be a streak route down the sidelines. And you think back shoulder out of bounds, but they weren't on the same page.
Ridley, Boyd, and Okonkwo to the left side of the formation. Levis preaching to them with 4 on the play clock. 3, 2, gets it off. Pressure coming. Quick throw to the out. Okonkwo delivered. A hit by Jalen Johnson. He sniffed it out. Levis was pointing in that direction. Jalen Johnson buried the hammer. 4th down and 12 when the bell toll brings. 24-17 Bears.
A little trash talking on the sidelines over there. You guys get away.
Simmons involved on the sideline.
I know. Just don't give them anything silly and, any yards they don't need at this point. It's 4th and significant and, most important play of the day right now.
Only 3 third down conversions. Now a 4th down conversion in the minute 16 to play in the game. Snap back. Good strong rush. Pressure hit by Walker. Throwing downfield. Intercepted Jalen Johnson inside the 35. Jalen goes down to the 40. Pressure. Coverage equals win in Chicago. Week 1. DeMarcus Walker hands on hips inside the 20. Adoring fans rejoice, and Jalen Johnson with a pick, the 3rd Bears takeaway, and they are celebrating in Chicago.
Another great interior rush by the defensive line. Give them credit because they sped up the thinking process of the quarterback, and as he threw the ball, then Jalen Johnson had a better read on the flight of the football than the receiver did, but it's all due to the interior pressure by the defensive line.
Back-to-back nice plays by Jalen Johnson, open field tackle, interception. And a victory formation. Caleb Williams and the Bears will get their first win together in 2024. And it's off to a Houston primetime matchup fight afterwards here as pushing and shoving. Tevin Jenkins getting into it, one of the Tennessee Titans who kind of threw the first push.
This is what it was. They're in a victory formation. That means you go up to the line of scrimmage, you tell the defensive line, look, we're going down, you take a knee. Jeffrey Simmons explodes off the ball into the face of Tevin Jenkins. Tevin takes exception to it, so he gives a double hand shot into Jeffrey Simmons, and that's what you saw the aftermath.
38 seconds, clock winds. We'll get another knee, and that will wrap it up. Bears are going to get the home win. A knee by Caleb Williams, a pump for the fist, and the Bears knock out the Tennessee Titans. Comeback fashion, down 17. They rip up 24 consecutive points. Slow but sure. Field goals by Santos and 2 return touchdowns Jonathan Owens on special teams off the block punt. Tyreek Stevenson, the pick six of Will Levis, and the Bears are 1-0. And today's toast of the game is presented by Benny's Beverage Depot. Benny's, the official champagne provider of the Chicago Bears Radio Network.